Is we live? Is we live, Lupa?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, y'all.
Let me do like Harmony Speaks. Hey, y'all, hey.
Oh, what?
Listen, listen. I see some heavy hitters in here.
Okay.
What's up, the Lampo Show? Lampo Show, I meant to message you. I saw what you wrote yesterday, and I was like, girl, we need to talk. And, oh, I wish Jeannie was in here. Jeannie doesn't come on YouTube, sis.
I could message her.
I mean, I don't know if it's too late or whatever. It's okay. I mean, I'm just saying, just being here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually scrolling up and there's a lot of people. Oh my gosh. What's up?
They
You
was
guys came in the room.
waiting.
I guess they were. They came in the room pretty quick. That's what's up. I honestly didn't even realize. Okay. Um, I had posted the other day that I did not like when people told me what to do as far as on my platform when I want to say hello and stuff like that, and I say people's name. And then I went live and I said, this is a public service announcement. I run my page the way I run my page. And if I feel like saying, hey, Lisa, hey, Eunice, hey, Ishay, hey, Kiva, hey, One Love, hey, Viola, if I do that, that's on me. I want to greet the people that are coming in. And if you really think about it, when a lot of people go live, sometimes they'll just play like an intro. Like there's this one guy I follow. He doesn't even come on screen for half an hour. He will post his live and then you'll just hear the same melody going over and over and over for 30 minutes. He waits until the room is full and then he appears. Everybody does their thing their way. We start off the live just actually talking as we're talking to friends. And if I want to say hello to the people that are coming in supporting, and when I say they support, they type in the comments. I'm going to say hello. Lupac, do you think there's anything wrong with that?
Nope. I was about to say period before you
Period.
nothing
No, but
wrong with that. You gotta greet your people.
yeah, I mean, sometimes if it's real serious, I won't. Like, I'll be like, ooh, let me just get straight to the point. But if we're waiting for people to come in the room, it's nothing but being polite, saying hello.
Nope.
Hello, Dolores. These people actually show us love.
Common courtesy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we do have a lot of people already in the room, so I'm not gonna like hold you. We could get to the point sooner, but the point is we like to greet the people that enter, and if you have an issue with that, just don't come to my live. Don't. They
Period.
Yeah, and then okay, so the same video that I made the public announcement, somebody wrote under that and said, I like you and all, but you and Lupac take way too long to get to the point. And I be falling asleep because you calling 1,000 names. And I said, bitch, go to sleep then. Go take a nap. Go take a nap. Talking about I be calling 1,000 names. Oh, I forgot. While me and Lupac were not on live earlier today, we were surprised to receive some cash apps from some lovely ladies. Tina, thank you so much. I did not expect that. She sent something for me and she said for me and the baby. And then Tamara, she said, don't give up on Robert Hampton. Break this bitch down. And Tamika Woodard, thank you for your support as always. Sends green hearts. And Therese, TC Chronicles, thank you. She said, I got y'all on Friday, promise. Thank you so much.
Yep. Shout out to Tina Keeley. Thank you, girl. Tamara. And then that was from earlier. I appreciate y'all. And then my girl TC and the Woodards. Thank y'all for them cash apps, baby. Excuse my voice, y'all. Listen, I just woke up the other day with no voice. So I'm trying to shake back. I'm making some tea right now. And hopefully I'll be back to my regular, loud, and ratchet, slightly ratchet self.
Oh, you good, sis. I'm right here. I'm right here. You could talk.
Yep. Let me see. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Yep, y'all. I was eating some ice cream, so it started making me cough. You know, when you got a, I ain't gonna say sore throat, but when you're getting sick, ice cream is definitely not a good choice because it makes you phlegm up more. And if you know me, if you've been watching the lives that we've been doing, I'm an ice cream eater, damn near every night, baby. But
She's always eating ice cream.
it definitely didn't agree with me just now because I started coughing. I was like, oh no, let me go see if I got some tea. Talking about tea, and I've been having tea. Now I'm making some. Hey, Harmony. Hey, wait, who else? Sage in the City.
Oh, I was just saying, yo, tell me why I did not know Sage in the City had a lot of some
Us.
tea. Like you told me today, I was like, oh, I need to
Mm-hmm.
Sage in the City for some info.
Yep. Hey,
Shout out.
Annette.
Yes, I just seen Annette's name.
Okay, y'all.
Danielle.
Oh, I wanted to ask some a question.
No, go ahead. Ask them a question. If we did
Okay.
not say your name, please excuse us. And also, before anything, let me say thank you to Michelle Elam for the super sticker. And I think one more person sent a super sticker. Hey, Tina's testimony was good, sis. Today was another day where I had to sleep off my when I'm starting to feel better, getting my taste back. I'm actually excited. Lisa, thank you, sweet ma. Give Amir a kiss and a hug. Thank you, Lisa. I sure will. I will.
So
Okay, sis, go ahead. Ask your question.
I
I
was
just want.
going to say to my ladies who are nurses in the chats, okay, y'all, I got some honey, vanilla, regular chamomile, lemon, zinger, whatever that is, peppermint, and I got some lemon and ginger. Which one y'all think is the best for my little throat problem?
Oh yeah, we have nurses in here. I always forget that. I love that. We have like such a mix of people that help us out. We have nurses, we have lawyers, we
Yep,
have therapists. I swear, like I love this chat. I do.
the
We have
boss.
hood rats, man. We got them all, man. Jackie, thank you so much. She said he is paying you all, but how? Because accounting to her, according to her, he he is broke. She contradicts herself every day. Um, I could tell you for a fact she has no receipts that he pays anyone.
Nope.
If anything, you would think that Robert would pay us the way we be breaking shit down and us
Exactly.
bringing up receipts. He no, we received a thank you on his live. He shouted us out. I wouldn't accept payment either.
Nope.
That's number one. And I think he knows if he were to pay us, it would make him look bad. Like, imagine if one day we get upset and we want to expose him and say, hey, he paid us. We got like my glasses here.
Nah, if he want to send an anonymous cash app, I wouldn't be mad at him.
See, wait, speaking of Robert, I mean, if you're thinking about it, or
Yeah.
should I say Brianna Team Bree, if you would like, you could hit the cash app. It's right down there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Bless a sister. Bless two sisters. Um, now I'm being
Amen.
sarcastic about that because last time, you remember when I came on here and I said something about, oh, pay me and I'll stop? They took that,
Hmm.
posted that, and said that I'm trying to, nah. So,
Of course, sis, you know they're gonna take it and run, baby. Thank y'all for the tips. I'm about to just mix them all, except for the sleepy time. I ain't gonna do that one because then I'm gonna be sleeping on y'all.
thank you. Lemon, ginger, and some honey. Okay. Did you get
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I'm gonna just mix two of them because I seen somebody else say chamomile, so I'm gonna mix it with the lemon.
Chamomile make you go to sleep. Hey, how you
Oh,
doing?
shit.
Mrs. Foster Family Values. What's good, sister
Hey,
girl?
Latoya.
Long time no see, Latoya. Um, Again, Mina. Hey, Mina. What's good? How are you, girl? Mina, I've been seeing your comments. I know you
Ooh,
feeling Mina, I know you feeling away. I know a lot of you guys are, but I me and Lupac actually want to make this clear. We go off of what we think is right and wrong. If I were to sit here and say that LaTruth was without any wrong, I'd be fake as hell. So when
mm-hmm.
I come over here, yes, she played some receipts that made him look bad, but guess what? It made her look bad too.
Worse.
Actually, it did. It confirmed that she's an ain't shit mama, which we
Mm.
already saw. Um,
Ain't shit wife.
mm. But you know what else? It didn't confirm.
Mm.
It didn't confirm that he was physically abusive because
Ooh.
I want you to explain to everybody why you felt like it didn't expose him, and also the text messages. You have the text messages, and you looked at some key things that were a little bit off to you.
Uh-huh.
Share that.
Okay. I feel like, cause okay, if y'all notice, like when me and Sweet Mom look at receipts, we look at receipts. We break them down every word down there. So most of these people that sympathizing with her, especially on Facebook, they not seeing everything. So she's gonna get a lot of sympathy over there because they not seeing pretty much none of this that's going on. They don't see the role she played. They thinking that she's an actual victim, like she's been quiet this whole time and all of that. But we when we analyze receipts, we keep our emotions away from it. So that's one good way to look at something unbiasedly, you know. But as far as those receipts, like I looked at one in particular, it was a message on there. Like it's hard for me to explain because I don't have it in front of me. But it was a message on there where it looked like it was made up, like it was basically thrown in with the other messages. The other messages had date and time on it, and this one in particular that describes, "Oh, he kicked me in my back." It was all, and if you know, on an iPhone, anytime somebody see a message on the iPhone, they going when the very first message, it'll have the time, the time and date on it or whatever, or just the time. That part was cropped out, and then if you sending the messages back to back, it won't say the time for each message that's sent. Unless you send it 30 minutes or an hour later, then it'll say maybe 6 o'clock for the first one, 7 o'clock for the next one. It didn't say none of that. So to me, that message could have been sent right before she did that live. For all we know, she could have sent that message right before she did that live and got Naya to be in on it. That's how I look at it. You know, when I'm gonna look at a receipt, I'm gonna look at it from all angles. To me, that didn't prove nothing because that could have been altered, that could have been made up. You know, especially when you're dealing with somebody, we already know that Naya's gonna lie for her. We've already discovered that. So that's how I looked at it. I'm trying to find some honey. Um,
Listen,
what else you
listen.
wanted me to speak on?
I don't have an iPhone, so when I looked at those screenshots, I thought to myself, I can't really say anything because I'm an Android user, and
Mhm,
my Android, when I look at a text message, the time is always right next to it.
mhm.
So, oh, and thank you, Mina. You say you like my glasses. Thank you so much. I have many glasses up there.
Yep.
Um, so I can't really say nothing about that. When I looked at the text message, I saw she messaged LaTruth and sent him a screenshot of what she sent to her sister. And
Mhm,
it did say that the baby girl was hiding or scared or something like that. So when I saw that, I thought to myself, damn, that makes him look really bad. It makes him look really bad. Like you had a little girl scared, but at the same time, even though we're not supposed to put ourselves in this, I thought back to when I was younger and when my parents used to fight physically and yell, whatever it was. If I heard any kind of noise, I would get scared and hide under
mhm,
the covers or under the bed because I couldn't take the sound. So with Lauren, hiding. It could have been LaTruth and her cussing each other out, just like they did when she recorded him.
Yep.
That didn't mean she was being physically abused. And I hate that she did this because when I came into the live, she was fake crying. It was given like worse than Tubi acting. She she was fake crying, and it was pissing me off to the point where I had to click off and make a video.
Mm-hmm.
Lupac didn't even watch the video.
Nope.
So unfortunately, you guys, in order for us to make commentary, we have to watch the video, which means we're gonna have to break it down here on this live tonight. So if you guys do not want to be part of it because you don't like this girl and you just don't want to hear the bullshit, you could tune out. But our reason for doing this is because we need to see if there's any lies that she tells in this so that
Yep.
we can go back and debunk. Okay?
And you know what, sis? Everybody got to think about it too. This is not a situation where this is somebody that's new. This is a person that we didn't literally sat here and broke down lie after lie after lie after lie. And a lot of it before the stupidest stuff, like stuff you don't even have to lie about. So she don't get no benefit of the doubt with us. You got to come correct with your receipts because we already know majority of your, no, all of your receipts be altered or invalid. Like she literally posts receipts that she don't, where she's not incriminating herself. She literally posts receipts where he's the only guilty party. There's no way in hell you can sit there and make it look like you were so innocent in your marriage or post a recording where y'all already fussing. No, ma'am. I don't see that happening. I'm just not a believer. You can't fool me that easily. And it's not just to say, oh, we just after her. No, because we've said multiple times, we're not on no teams. This is team right over here. And we try to focus on what this situation is supposed to be about, which is DV. And she has not proven that. Verbal abuse, that went both ways in that marriage. They both cuss each other out. So for her to be a victim, that's not gonna fly. You're not a victim, baby.
No, she's definitely not. She was playing victim earlier, and it really upset me. Um, and excuse me if you guys are leaving comments and we're not, you know, pinning them, or, well, I'm the one that has to pin them, not reading. If anybody's gonna send me a DM while I'm live, can you please explain to me what it is that you're sending me? Because sometimes people will send me something and I'll look at it and I'm just like, okay, what
Hmm.
what is it? Because I don't get it.
I see they talking about the situation with family, and I agree with that. And me and Sweema always have our little talks before we go live. And my take on that, the whole recording with about um Toya and stuff like that. I'm glad Toya made that live and clarified and stated how she felt, because if I was in that situation and this is with a sibling, I would have been a little hurt, but I'm not blaming my sibling, because at the end of the day, if you look at the bigger picture, she is like, it was coerced. She was making him say certain things because she was recording him. And siblings gonna have frustration. You're supposed to be able to confide in your spouse. I get mad at my siblings and talk shit about them to my fiance. That's just life. We all human, especially when it's in a certain situation. That recording should have never hit the internet, period. And that was my response to a lot of people asking me how I felt about it. And I just basically said, I'm glad Toya didn't allow that to get in between her and her siblings, because it was a motive, you know. Talk to your brother outside of the camera, but still don't allow her to win in that situation. My bad, sis.
No problem.
I'm
And
long winded.
just to follow up with what she just said, I myself have done the same, where I've vented to the person I was with about this. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys are gonna think it must be you. How do you keep attracting these same types of people? I promise you, there's got to be somebody in here that knows what it is to be a narc magnet. I attract, it doesn't matter whether you're, listen, whether you're a man or a woman, I attract narcissists. I just do. Not everybody that comes to me is a narc, okay? But what I'm saying is, my experience is I'm a narc magnet. So I will trust within a person. I remember I was holding somebody down that was in prison for years. And the entire time they were talking about me like, I'm just using her till I come home. I don't want to be with her. It hurt me. But I used to confide in them and tell them what my family did to me and how, somebody spit in my food, somebody put Clorox in my pasta water. I was saying all this stuff. Soon as we fell out, they went and told somebody that spread this on the internet that there's something wrong with her because not even her own family likes her. All of her family hates her and all this stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, so everything I told you, you went back and made it seem as if I'm the problem? Like, it's not normal for somebody to pour fucking bleach in your food. It's not normal for somebody to hawk spit in your food. But yet I'm the problem. So the next narc that I told the same exact story to went and told social media that that's why nobody even likes her. Her family doesn't even like her. So now I'm very careful about sharing my story with people because they always tend to throw it back in my face. So with that being said, when she was doing that to the truth, I felt like, wow, I can relate. I can relate to somebody recording me so that they could try to split me up with my family or um what would you call it, sis? What do you think she's trying to do? Because she already got one sister. Do you think today when she went live she was trying to get Latoya?
I don't think she was trying to get her. I think
To get
that
her to not like
she
the truth?
I think she was trying to cause that separation overall because she knows her divorce is final. I mean, not final, but she knows the divorce is coming. I feel like she wanted that separation because she wants him in. She wants him destroyed. Like she wants him finito, finished, cooked, done.
Yeah, and you know what? She tried to play it off and make it seem as if she was trying to make peace with Latoya, which
Yeah,
irritated me. That's actually when I got off of the live, was
I'm
when
glad she didn't fall for
she
that.
was like, there's somebody that I want to address. She was trying to act peaceful. There's somebody I want to address, and um, I just want to say I never had a problem with you. I've only had a problem with your brother. I know that was ticking her off when she was watching. I didn't see her type back because I logged off. I couldn't take it.
Hmm.
But I guess we'll figure it
Sorry
out.
you ain't fall for that shit. But my thing is, you never had a problem with it, but you started the problem. Just like she did with Lita. You created the problem, and then when shit get deep, I can't stand people like that. That's people who play victim in problems that they create. That shit is crazy.
Exactly. Play victim in problems that you create. Hold on. Let me just say thank you to Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda Lee. She said, think about it. Everyone sided with her till they started listening and breaking down her lives. Why would he jump to shut her down now by pressing charges? He's sitting back laughing, watching her self destruct. And Rhonda, I would have to agree with you on that part. But although I know I hate whenever people say but after they make a point, but I can understand how people could feel like, damn, why do you keep letting her get away with this shit?
Hmm.
Like, it's almost like, are we doing this? Are we doing? We don't do this to get paid. We're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts because we want to expose this shit. Honestly, if I could, I'd stop doing it right now. It has absolutely nothing to do with getting monetization because I could promise you half the videos that I do on here are not monetized. They get demonetized or whatever. I can't say it's for the cash app because even if I were to come on and start talking about somebody else, there'll be a whole nother group of people that are interested in what I'm talking about that will come and do the same thing and come in my live. Like, I could say this when I talked about the last couple that I did lives on, it was a whole different crowd. I don't see those people anymore. I see a couple, and I'm thankful that they're still here, but I don't see those people anymore. And I'm prepared mentally to know that I'm probably going to lose some of you guys if I stop talking about this, and I'm okay with that. Why? Because I want you to know I'm not doing this for ulterior motives. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this for the right reasons. That's, somebody that has been affected by domestic violence, narcissistic abuse, is out here that just wants to spread the word by using other people as examples, visual examples. That's what I'm going to do. I'm a visual learner. I was never good at in school, ever. Only when I was visually taught. This is what you do. I can do anything I put my mind to as long as I see you do it first. So with that mindset, I figured there's some people that look up videos about narcissism and you're just watching somebody talk about it. And sometimes you tune out because you don't get the big words. Sometimes you tune out because it's boring. So why not find a channel that will be colorful, that's explaining to you what narc abuse is by using social media public figures, celebrities. They chose to live this lifestyle, so they cannot be mad about people like us that break shit down. They cannot be mad. How can you be? How?
Yep.
You
They only
signed up
mad
for
when they get caught.
it. Exactly. So, thank you, Rhonda Lee, for making up that point, and thank you for the super sticker. Um, but she's right. He probably is sitting back thinking, shit, they're doing all the work for me. They're pointing out all the receipts. I don't have to do much. He probably thinks like that. We don't know that, sis. We don't. A little do you guys know, we don't talk and plan what we're doing with the truth. We just come up here and do what we do. And sometimes he'll come in the chat and answer questions. And that right there, didn't we talk earlier um, with our sister girl? And she basically said, the truth, I don't know if it was you. The truth does at least come on the chats and, you know, gives us
Mm-hmm.
information.
Yep.
So with that being said, that's him actually putting in work. Because if he just sat back quiet, we wouldn't know a lot of the things that we speak on. Just like the tattoo situation. You remember
Mm-hmm.
Lupac sitting
Yep.
behind the scenes? Lupac screenshot because I wasn't paying attention. The truth was in my chat. I didn't even know. He was typing the whole time. Lupac was screenshotting everything he was saying and DMing me and saying, sis, check your DM, check your DM.
Yep.
As I'm looking at the DM, LaTruth was giving so much information. Let me give you one example of information that LaTruth gave. LaTruth basically stated that anytime Brianna donated money to single mothers and to women in need, that money came from him.
Yep.
And she basically took the credit for it as if she was the one giving her money to them. All right. Um, Also, which I thought was very important, I would have missed if it wasn't for Lupac. So thank you, Lupac.
Mm-hmm.
LaTruth mentioned, because I said to him, damn, she's moving fast. And LaTruth said, well, she moved fast like that with me too. She used to spoil me in the beginning. And once we got married, it was a complete different thing. And he also mentioned that Brianna got his name tattooed on her within 3 weeks.
Yep.
So I don't know if you guys notice, or some of you that are just coming in probably don't know my live because I'm not used to having this many people like on a regular day, unless it's something huge. Brianna got Janelle's last name tatted on her, and she tried to play it off as if it's like forever young. She got the infinity symbol right here on her wrist, baby, if infinity, and then it says young, so that could stand for forever young.
Mm-hmm.
Most people to be like, that's forever young. But here's the thing. It was the day before Valentine's Day that she got
Yep.
the tattoo. What made you want to get a brand new tattoo with the name Young? The last name LaTruth is what you got. You didn't get Hampton. You got LaTruth. The reason why you got LaTruth is because that's his stage name.
Mhm.
And the reason why you got Young is because he's an actor. The last name Young is on your wrist. Uh, she did that within 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Is that not a red flag? Is that not like a hello? There's
Yep.
something wrong here. 3 weeks, 3 weeks. So anyway, I'm appreciative of Lupac when she used to do that for me because it helped a lot. I don't always see the chat and I miss out on a lot of things, but he gave us information we would have never known. So for
Yep.
that, he did do some work.
Yep.
So we can't
Sis.
just automatically say he's not doing work and he's not trying to expose her. He's done some work. Go ahead, sis. Sorry.
Say, I'm in the comments. Sage in the city says he's in a legal situation, so it would be impossible for him to inform supporters about what he has going on behind closed doors. We have to just we have to just trust that justice will be served, as he said before.
I gotta pin that because that is true. Let me just say
Yep.
this: at the end of the day, Robert helped his sister. Yes, and I don't want her to think that he doesn't love her because the first thing that popped in my head, and so funny, it popped in Lupac's as well. When I
Mhm.
was watching that, I was like, I'm waiting for him to drag her because I don't see anything that's dragging. He said, "I love my sister to death," and once he said that, I was like, "Damn, yo,
Yep.
he's talking shit, but he's not really talking shit. Shit. He's just like."
Yep. Venting.
He's venting like most of us do with our partner. Like, man, I keep telling my sister to stop doing this and she keep doing it. So fuck it. Like, so that's a natural frustration. And then the fact
Mhm.
that he said, I love my sister to death. He didn't call his sister a bitch. He didn't say I can't
Yep.
stand her. He didn't say she fake. He didn't say nothing like that. So anybody that said Robert dragged his sister, you guys are completely wrong. He did not drag her. My issue is the audio. There were certain things Robert said that was like, ooh, man, this shit really makes you look bad. I'll get into that when we get to it, but we have to be real here. We
Mhm.
have to keep real here. At the end of the day, I still think that she's the dangerous one. She's the evil one. She's the one that,
Definitely.
yeah. I don't view him as that. I don't. I don't
This
agree with
This
certain
is
actions.
our take on it, y'all. We feel like they both were toxic to each other, which is normal if you ask me, because some people just not compatible. Some people bring out the worst in each other and they might go be with somebody else and be the very best person they can to that person. And I know this from experience. But they both toxic to each other, but she's the dangerous one. That's how
Mhm.
we look at it.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be toxic too. I remember I had an ex that I used to be like, fuck you, fat. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to offend anybody, but I used to call him the F word. And I remember one time, I, oh God, I never did this again to anybody else. This is probably the most disrespectful thing you could do to someone, but I spit on him.
Oh shit.
And yeah, I honestly like regret that. I think that is disgusting of me. I don't know what happened that triggered me to do it, but the guy is married now. I mean, he was still trying to talk to me before. Like, I'm not a bad person. It was just that we were not good together. And it was extremely toxic.
Yeah.
Extre- Um so with that being said, he would do things that would trigger me to do psycho shit like spit. Like,
Mhm.
he would purposely do them. And I think Brianna knows how to work the truth to the point where he starts talking like the way he does. Because did you hear when she was talking to him? It was almost like she was antagonizing him. So
Yeah.
what? What? You a bit
Yes.
he was calling her a bitch and shit. I didn't like that. But I feel like there's a way that certain people will antagonize you in a calm demeanor that irritates you even more. So then you start freaking acting,
Yep.
calling them names.
And
I've done.
and let's be honest, that's not the way someone would talk to somebody that they're scared is going to physically put hands on them. It's no way in hell y'all going toe to toe like that. And natural instincts for an abuse victim, you're gonna be scared. You're not gonna be antagonizing your abuser. That's what a lot of people not looking at. They looking at, oh, he was being disrespectful. But what about her? What about her laughing, kikiing just because she's being calm? That's because she's recording. She's still antagonizing him. So of course he's gonna be the overly aggressive person because he don't know he's being recorded in that moment either. I wanna shout out these people. Cash App is this.
Hmm.
Thank you, Deandra. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mob Deuce and Kathleen. Thank all of y'all for the cash apps. Love you. So I don't forget.
Yes. No, thanks. Honestly, somebody just messaged me to tell me the Team Bree people were live on Facebook. I don't. Honestly, I don't really care to see what they have to ever say.
For
Um,
real.
I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. I literally think that there's something wrong with people that follow her. I got a message from a lady, and Lupac knows I don't exaggerate. And I said, "Yo, why do they look a certain way?" I said, "It's like Team Bree people have a certain look." So I sent Lupac a bunch of pictures of the lady that was cussing me out on behalf of Bree. And that lady, Lupac, can you confirm what that lady looked like that I sent you a picture of?
A hot ass mess.
My goodness, I said they all have a look like it's almost like
Yep.
a deranged look.
Yep.
Um, I
They're
want to say,
dangerous, just like their
yeah,
master, if you ask me. Because, and not just that, I don't like the fact that they say we bullying her. Calling
we're
out
not,
her BS is not bullying.
we're not bullying her. Um, let me just address these because I want to get to this video. Somebody just DM'd me and told me to please watch LaTruth's video on YouTube that he just dropped. I'm going to assume it's the audio with the attorney. If that's what it is, me and Lupac already saw it. We're going to play it anyway. Thank you for DMing me to whoever just DM'd me to let me know about this YouTube video because it must have just dropped because we didn't see it earlier. Late, thank you for the super chat. She says she wanted to make sure when she did what she did, he didn't have his family backing him because of the stuff that she had previously recorded. Late, you got that right. You got that right. You guys, wait till you hear. Wait till you hear like what me and Lupac were talking about earlier in reference to Brianna's latest post. Lupac sent me a screenshot of Brianna's post and told me to look at the what was it? The
The
title?
caption.
The
Yeah.
caption. Immediately when I saw the caption, I said, wow. She set the truth up. She knew what she was doing. Let me just read the caption for you real quick and then I'll continue with scrolling down. And then I also have to thank the people that just supported just now. I really appreciate it. The caption, she told me, sis, read this and tell me what you think, how you feel about it. Where is it? Girl, you done sent me a lot of stuff. Ooh,
Mm.
I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Husband? Oh, that was old. Okay, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Okay. So Brianna's caption for her video, which I think I actually have up here anyway. Let's see if I have it up here. Share the screen. It says, what's tea? Let me try to make it big so you guys can see. Can you see that, Lupa?
Yeah.
Over to the fried rye. Okay, it
Mhm.
says, what's tea? Laughing emoji, heart emoji, kissy face. Good morning. My initial thought was, oh, wow. So this right here, her crying, that was all bullshit. She knew what she was doing. This was calculated. This was calculated because why
Yeah.
are you putting a laughing emoji? It's like, I got you, sucker. I got you.
Mhm.
What was your first initial thought when you saw that caption? Because you brought it up to me.
My thing is, it doesn't go with what she was talking about, but it goes with what she was talking about. Because when you look at that caption, even with the laughing emoji and the "was tea" part, okay, you thinking you going into something that's gonna be messy, which it was, laughable, the laughing emoji, and you're gonna get some tea on some ish that you didn't know about. So when you look at the video and you seeing, basically, it doesn't go with somebody in a live that's crying and trying to get sympathy from DV victims. That caption don't match, baby. So that's how I knew. I said, "Oh Lord, it's about to be some bullshit.
Ah, fuck.
Just
She
can't
playing
take
with
her serious."
she's playing with domestic violence real victims. Like, why would you put a laughing emoji on something as serious as a topic? She knew what she was about to talk about. Why?
Yep.
What was funny about it? And again, y'all, please excuse this, but I'm gonna always say thank you to those that are showing love. So we'll take a commercial break real quick. I want to say thank you to um, Jeannie. Jeannie, you always look out. Thank you so much. She said much love. Uh, DeAndre, thank you, DeAndre. Mary, thank you. She said love you, ladies. Good night. Don't tell me you leaving already, Mary. We just started, girl. Um, thank you, Ma of Deuce. Hey, Papa. Ma of Deuce. Thank you, sister. She said, hey, sister, sending positivity, love, and light. And Kathleen, thank you. She said, for love. Appreciate that on the Cash App. Okay, I just want to kind of scroll down and see if anybody else. Soulful Me said, how do I send a pic to you? Um, you can send it to me via Instagram, Sweet Mouth for Life on Instagram.
And
If you have,
another,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and another thing too to contribute to what we was just talking about. Why would you get them to expose it in the group first and then put it on your platform? That showed that it was some pettiness and messiness behind it also, because you sent that to them. They didn't just get it, pull it out their ass. All of those things you expose on your live today, you sent them prior to them same groups that you say you're not a part of and you don't condone it and you don't contribute to negativity. So, the ones who's woke, but she really fooled the masses today and got them people to sympathize with her, and it's ridiculous.
And just to piggyback off of that, what you just said, what happened was we were able to hear the audio that Brianna dropped the night before it actually came out tonight or today's live because she did drop it in her group. The group, I guess what they were supposed to do was to attempt to spread it. Lupac mentioned to me that they were trying to get it on Shade Room. They were trying to get it on Media Takeout. They were trying to get it spread, but nobody picked it up. So
Mm-hmm.
that being said, since no one picked it up, Brianna probably put in her head, I guess I'm gonna have to fuck with their heads. Come bring out the tears and I'm going to play victim. And guess what? It worked because if you look under her video, nothing but victims saying, this is me. I'm going through this right now. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
understand what you're going through. I'm so sorry. You have me crying. I see
I
so many
left because of you.
so many people saying, I'm crying right now.
And you know,
Brianna knows exactly what she was doing. And also, I'm about to let you finish what you were saying. I just have to pull up the thing that we discussed earlier about her new T-shirt. But go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, you know what? It's no way in hell that she has a really, really good and experienced lawyer, especially with them being public figures. Because if your lawyer never told you to not do certain things on social media, then she just out for the bag, baby. Because I know most lawyers they want the bag and they want to win. So the fact that you exposing tax records, recordings, all of this is illegal. And you doing it and there's proof of you doing it, it says a lot. And then she could be, saying it and she's still not listening to her. But I know the lawyer has to see this because she's on social media as well. But it says a lot.
Speaking of the lawyer, I don't know if you guys have seen her TikTok page, but it seems as if she uses a lot of Brianna's story to make memes out of it. Um, how about the one she did? When my client says she's dating a guy from New York, like all this stuff is just
Whoa, I didn't see that one.
you. Yeah, I thought we had the conversation earlier when we were talking with Sister Girl.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I seen it. I'll just go on her TikTok for you guys to see. I think her name is the divorce. What is it?
The breakup lawyer.
The breakup. Yeah, she did a thing. She goes, when your client tells you she's dating her new boyfriend is from New York. I think it's almost like she's using Brianna's story in a sort of a shady way. When my client's wife lied on him to get a PTO. Listen, it's almost like, are you talking about Brianna and LaTruth? I can't. Oh my God.
Wow.
How about this? When my client tells me about her new man she's been dating since we filed her divorce, and then she's got an emoji that looks like, we're gonna go to that in a second. Let me just pull it up for you since you mentioned the lawyer and we're on it. A lot of her posts, sis, can you see that? Ooh, the judge during pretrial
Yeah.
conference after my client needed alimony while she makes 90,000 a year. Rolling eyes. It's like when my client books a consult to tell me her husband is my boyfriend. What? She just seems messy. Hold on. Let me see. There was one she posted about a New Yorker, and it sounded like, I just want joint custody so I don't have to pay child support. Mm. I don't know when she got this attorney. I don't know. Maybe she's just messy and posts messy stuff like this, but I wanted you to see the one she posted that seemed like she was talking about John L. and Rihanna. If anything, you guys, since I don't have it ready, I'm just showing you her page. And let me see. All right. Tell me if this sounds funny to you. This could be just one of her clients. This has nothing to do with Brianna. It says, my client's husband is talking too much during his deposition. I mean, we met on a dating site, but we're still just friends, though. Sounds like Brianna.
Yep. Just put a he in there.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. Oh shit, I have the screen on so small. Sorry. What happened was I wanted you guys to see my artwork while I was working on it. I want to show you guys something else that now I have to shout out. I would love to say her name, but a lot of times people will share things with me and they don't want me to say their name, mainly because Team Bree will go on attack mode just because you sent me something in the DM. So shout out to the person that made me aware about Melody Holt's story. Brace yourselves. This just goes to prove Brianna has absolutely no mind of her own. She is a single black female copying the person that she is, I don't know, obsessed with. Melody Holt. Can you see that, sister girl?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Melody Holt's Instagram story. And on this story, it's a shirt that says Mellow Meter, an outstanding woman who is a critical thinker, overachiever, highly opinionated, and not easily fooled. Mellow Meter. And then it says, have you grabbed yours? So Melody is clearly selling merch now, but this merch is dedicated to her brand, her name. Okay. Then we're going to go to where? Brianna, come on. I just want to point this out. Brianna, ever since she did that live today, she's been getting so many DMs basically stating how they're thankful for her. She's the reason why they left. They love her. They believe her. And she's reposting these things and saying, this is why I do what I do. What exactly do you do, Brianna? Here goes another one. This is why I do
Lie.
what I do. This is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. And she goes, I will help you with your narc abuse classes, queen. You got this. She's fucking with her. I'm sorry. She's fucking with her fans. This is why I do what I do. Oh, thank you so much, queen. Look at this. She's playing with y'all. And then she posts, and this is how you overcome. Oh, this is how you overcome? By making a sitcom of your life with your kids that you don't pay no mind to. Them all in the background. All in the
Hmm.
background. Heads, heads, not even showing their facial features, but your golden child, the one you have with the man you're obsessed with, is front and center in that a coincidence. Here she goes, another one. Let me just read this one. Good morning. I was on your live on Facebook. You really helped me more than you ever can imagine. Like I literally cried. I didn't think I was strong enough to move on. See this shit? You see this?
Wow.
This is why I do what I do. And if any of you follow her footsteps, you're literally walking down to the grounds of hell. Listen, I will not stop encouraging and uplifting women. When have you done that? Because it seems as if you've been nothing but messy these past couple of months. You have not inspired anyone. You have come on your platform, showed off the things that you're doing, modeling, paying for your modeling gigs, talking about things you're gonna do, but you never do. You never uplifted not one person. You don't even talk about domestic violence anymore
Mm.
at all.
If anything, she's encouraging them to taunt their abusers, and I hope they don't do it.
Now, excuse me. This is what I wanted you all to see. Y'all, hold on. Team Bree, let's take over the internet. Hold shit. Team Bree, let's take over the internet. And she has a site that says alleyesonbree.com. I got mine, get yours and tag me. So Brianna has a shirt out that says All Eyes on Bree. Don't you think it's a coincidence that Melody Holt has one that she just put out 2 days ago? And now all of a sudden, All Eyes on Bree, pink shirt. Look at all these. I love you guys so much. She's literally reposting. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what she's got to say. Hold on, y'all.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Bree, and tickets have officially sold out for VIP. So Go ahead and get your tickets for general admission before they sell out next. I can't.
First of all, if your general admission tickets are $20, why are they not sold out yet? Big Bree, why are
I
they not?
guess not mission accomplished.
Now look at this bullshit. Her and her trash bag of a, I don't know, what is he supposed to be? Her
A fifth child.
her rebound, her fifth child. Yeah.
A dependent.
Listen, she wrote, "Got mine. Did you get yours? What are you waiting for?" And she has Janelle's T-shirt line pinned.
Why would somebody want to wear that?
Look, it has his face on it. You guys, if you guys don't know, there's a famous photo of ODB on a New York state ID. Janelle legitimately put himself on that same famous New York State ID as him as a character. Look at this shit. Brianna's, oh, your broke ass really needs to help him because he's not working. And I also want to point out, look at ugly ass merch.
But you know what, sis? Isn't it a coincidence that she posting what she's selling and what Janelle's selling, even the event, right after you do this big dramatic live, getting all these victims to sympathize with you? If people don't see that marketing strategy and that motive in that, I don't know what to tell them.
I definitely appreciate that you brought that up. The marketing strategy, play victim, cry. All of a sudden, you have an all eyes on Bree t-shirt and a website. Hey, any professionals out here in the background? I'm going to go back to the comments in a little bit, but how long does it take for you to get it together to get a website? Is it like a day? Can you get it in a day or two? The reason why I asked that is because Briana has never mentioned alleyesonbree.com. And this t-shirt line came out of nowhere.
You could get a website the same day if you make it yourself.
Okay, so the reason why I asked that is because Melody Hope posted her t-shirt 2 days ago. So that would have given Briana the idea to do this. Now I want you, Lupac, to share with the people what you shared with me in reference to this design, All Eyes on Bree.
Okay.
And before you do that, I just want to point out that Briana is using the same tactic as what's his name? Wu-Tang.
Uh-huh.
It says, "Get yours and tag me," right? He's
Yep.
been begging people. He's been begging people to get his shirts and tag him. Brianna's doing the same shit now. And look how he's reliving this Wu-Tang Wednesday shit. You're not part of Wu-Tang. And I want to bring up a fact that the other night while we were live, I had said something about Janelle not doing anything. I made it clear Janelle is the only person out of the entire crew, cast and crew from the Wu-Tang series, that is not doing anything. We have Shamik, who played excuse my voice. Shamik, who played, oh my god, I love who he played and I can't even think. Raekwon. Shamik played Raekwon. Shamik is starring in Spider-Verse movie. He's playing the character, I guess, of Spider-Man or the Spider Kid, whatever. It's an animated movie, but Shamik, I showed him. He was going on, tour or some sort of thing. There were people asking for his autograph. You could see Shamik doing his thing. Then we have TJ Adams. TJ Adams played ODB. TJ Adams is starring in a movie that's going to air soon. TJ Adams is also going on interviews, not talking about Wu-Tang, but him as an actor and his up and coming roles and how he became who he is. Okay. Then we have another one that's doing Broadway. We have another one that is modeling for huge things like YSL. Um, and we have another one that's a model. There's so many. They're doing so many big things. And then when we come to Jonelle, Jonelle's doing skits on Facebook and TikTok. And they're not even real skits. What are they? They're literally reenactments using voiceovers. Not even a. So, with that being said, Jonelle ain't doing shit. So now what they doing? Selling them t-shirts, pumping them t-shirts. He keep talking about merch is almost sold out, but if it's almost sold out, why are you so desperate to constantly keep promoting it daily? If your shit is that good, you don't have to do it. He's been selling those shirts since 2021, y'all. I looked on his page. The desperation is real. He hasn't come out with any new styles. He's been selling them same shirts since 2021. We're in 2023. Find a new hustle, sir. How about go audition for a new show or a movie? And being that I bought this up the other day and I played all of the other Wu-Tang members' accolades and what they're doing, you could just check their Instagrams if you choose to confirm or whatever. All of a sudden, Jonelle comes out, and this actually had me cracking up. This reel pops up, and I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, I made a mistake. My bad." But you remember the other day when we were live, and I said, "Oh, he didn't talk to no kids. He just posted photos of him at the Obama Academy." And I said, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't talking to no kids. He actually did. So my apologies. My apologies. But let me say this. This was a week ago. Why all of a sudden, I guess he caught wind that people are laughing at him because he's the only one that's not doing anything. All of a sudden, he reposts on Facebook that he was part of Cold and Windy. Dude, you did 2 episodes on Cold and Windy, and that was last season. So why are you promoting something that's old? Okay? You're promoting this now. You're showing everybody that you did this, and then he posted something else. And in my head, I said, damn, this dude, he's really, really, really embarrassed.
He can't promote nothing that's new, so
No, there's nothing new. And this is the only thing he did. And look, I'm sorry, but not sorry. This is not a huge accomplishment. He legitimately went and spoke to some students, and it wasn't that many. Hold on. Let me just play this, and then you. I don't want to play the music, but you could see. I really wish I could make this bigger. Damn it.
Obama, Michelle Obama Academy. Go ahead and speak to the drama students. See where they mind is at. See how they like it. This whole journey. Hopefully, share some experience, sugar hope.
Ooh, his face look dry. Okay, if I keep muting, it's because he's got this music in the background. So he goes into the classroom. He's going to talk to the students. Nothing that we couldn't do either.
God we trust, an architect, doctor, maybe an actress, but nothing comes easy. It takes much practice, like.
So basically, he's talking about manifest. You could manifest anything you want. Just like he's trying to manifest a new role. Because he did post the other day and he deleted it. He said 95% is God and 5% is him. And he's trying to manifest. And he asked the viewers to please go tag. Didn't you remember he asked people to tag? I think it's like a movie for him to be part of.
it was
For Green Lantern.
the I guess the guy who wrote it, or the guy who's a part of DC Universe, the one that's over it.
So his lazy ass. This is who Jonelle really is. A leech. His lazy ass said it's 95% God, 5% him, and all is manifestation. He sits at home gaining weight, because I know y'all noticed Jonelle is gaining weight. Just eating up Briana out of house and home, or just take out because Briana ass don't cook. And playing Jody, right? He's doing all that. And we look at, damn, I forgot what I was going to say, sis. I hate when that happens. Brianna, that is your karma. So this is your upgrade. We're looking at your upgrade. He does this thing with the children at the school. That's not something he's getting paid for. He legitimately probably volunteered to do it because he doesn't have anything going on. I don't I just don't understand how she keeps bragging about this big stepper, contradicting everything that she says. Like she speaks on the truth, mistreating her kids and not paying them no mind and making them go in their room and they're locked in their room like prisoners. But we have video proof of Janelle telling the kids, go in your room, when they just literally walked out to go in the, what if they wanted to talk to their mom? Go in your room. I was like, damn, Jody, you bossing them kids around already? You remember that live, sis?
Yep.
Had Amora in the background in diapers and no top while he was live. As a man, if I seen a baby girl on my live like that, I'd be like, yo, Bree, come get the baby. Or I would turn my live off. But he kept going. Jonell don't give a shit about Brianna or them kids. What he wants is the fame that's associated with her, the views, the followers, whatever it is. That's what he wants. But I completely forgot that I wanted Lupac to explain to you what I had asked earlier. So please excuse me for that. Sometimes I really do think I have ADD. Not bad. But sis, please, can you explain to them about the whole t-shirt thing? And I'm going to have the t-shirt up there.
Um. Oh, okay. So the T-shirt. Now, a few months ago, a girl, one of Brianna's supporters, sent her the picture of the T-shirt, and Brianna posted it, and she was like, "Whoever sent me this, I need a size small or whatever size she wear." And the girl said in the comments, "I made it." She was like, "I made it and I sent it to you or whatever." And people started going under the girl's comments and say, I want one, back and forth, back and forth. So that's where this idea came from. So she basically took that girl's idea, posted the shirt, and now she has a whole white website selling it, which is crazy.
Oh, chap. Sorry. I just had to position the mirror, make sure he's good. Okay, so with that being said, I just wanted you guys to see one more time. Brianna goes live. She gets everybody's emotions all over the place, you know, a bunch of victims sympathizing for her. And then all of a sudden we have this merch. I feel like this has been days in the making. This has been part of her plan. Melody Hope literally posted this 2 days ago. Mellometer. All right. And she legitimately posted this on her story earlier today. Shout out to the person that sent me this information because I would have never thought to look up Melody's page. The thing about it is, a lot of people know this. Brianna has a slight obsession with Melody Holt. If you guys don't remember, when her and LaTruth got into their altercation, she said that she was watching, what's that show called that Melody's on?
Love and Marriage or something, Huntsville.
Love, yes. So it's like the obsession is real. Like you really want to be Melody so much that damn near almost everything Melody does, you do. And you want to know what else Melody does that Brianna does? Melody has a skincare line, is it? Or did she dedicate it to, or name it after her child? Somebody came in our live and told us Brianna legitimately is taking everything that Melody has done and just redoing it. Redoing it. Wow. Let me find out we got that many people in the live tonight. Okay. Y'all must be here by accident. What's going on? Anyways, exactly. It hurt, but I had to think about
How many
what
people
she
said?
was doing. Yes, I'm so late on the comments. We have 1,333 people up in here, honey.
Damn.
Listen, I was trying to paint and stuff. It's hard for me. Like I figured we were gonna break this video down and stuff, and just talk while I paint. I don't even know how that's
We
gonna
got to
work.
do 2 parts.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do two parts. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to read what Latoya said, and I'm happy, Latoya, that you didn't turn on your brother because of what Brianna did, excuse me, revealing that audio to the world, trying to make, I guess, you guys' relationship. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the comments, y'all. Please excuse me. And if anybody sent me anything, please forgive me. I didn't realize the chat was gonna be this crazy. When I say crazy, like it's going so fast that I cannot. Jocelyn voice. Okay, thank you very much, VMJ Vlogs. I appreciate that. Um, there was something else that I wanted you to address when we were talking earlier. Thank you, Cosmo Joe. Hope your day was sucker free. It's definitely sucker free, but I will tell you this. I was sucking my teeth when I was watching Brianna live earlier. So, ooh, this is what I'm about to play. So somebody DM me and asked me to play LaTruth's live that he just released on YouTube. So we're gonna watch that right now together. I don't know whether it's what we saw earlier, sis. But if it is, either way, it's a nice receipt.
I hope it's another one.
LaTruth, I'm not gonna lie. He might be a little late when it comes to showing receipts, but they're actually valid.
And
His
good.
his receipts are valid, really. Mr. LaTruth. One thing I do want him to do, I want him to address what she did earlier in reference to stating that he had, excuse me, I got it. Okay. I think it's what we listened to already, sis. But it's cool. I would like him to address that audio because you do remember he did want the whole audio to be released. And now that it has been released and it doesn't look good on both parts, I would like to know what he has to say. So, all right, for those of you who are just entering and don't know what's going on, I'm about to play a receipt that Mrs. LaAnya, ex-husband, I'm gonna call him ex-husband. Hopefully that'll be soon. he just dropped 50 minutes ago on YouTube. This is to prove that Brianna is the one that's not signing the papers. Okay, you guys? So let's check it out. Lupop, would you like to say anything before I press play?
No, I'm good, sis. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. I didn't expect for us to like be all over the place and on this live. I thought we were just gonna come on and play Brianna's live from earlier, or should I say Brianna's lies from earlier. But things turned out to be a bit different. You guys got to understand when you're doing a live broadcast on YouTube, shit can go left depending on where the conversation goes, like who pops up in the live, how you get distracted, you start talking about this and this and that. We showed you the clips of her copying Melody Hope for a reason, because you have to understand there's something wrong with a 30-year-old woman that copies every move that other people make. She copied Lakeisha Rice and said that she owned her own network. Lakeisha Rice is the one that actually had a network on Roku. Brianna's talking about she owns her own network. She does not. She copied her sister, her former sister, fake sister Ayana, and got a boutique. and made it seem as if she was the one that put Ayana on to the boutique, but Ayana been had a boutique since 2016. So it's a lot of people that are coming in not knowing that Brianna is a liar. And I bet you there's many people that do believe Brianna that are on this live right now. Our purpose here is to expose the truth. And one thing is, she ain't telling it. So let's listen to his receipt.
Gloria.
Yeah.
So it said the disc was corrupt, that the financial wasn't on there. So now we updated the disc. We checked it. Everything is right. She has the financials now. She's posting my information out to the internet. She sent some stuff to my daughter about the financials. So we know she got that.
Yeah, we know she got it. She should have had it the first time. We don't know what happened to that disc. It was missing in action. At first she said she didn't get anything, and then she waited all this long time and said that, yeah, they finally got it, but it was somewhere else in some other office. So who knows what happened to it during that time. But we have since resent everything. And I forwarded to her attorney what you said that you guys agreed to. And I have not gotten a response, yay or nay, as to whether I can draw it up and put it into Georgia terms so that it can be accepted by a judge. So that's where we're at right now.
So basically, if she doesn't sign anything right now, she's basically just trying to drag out the divorce. You think she just don't want to sign, or what's going on?
I can't get into her mind, but she hasn't signed, and they haven't made a counter offer. I haven't heard anything, so I can't really say.
Says she just wants child support, so I don't understand that. Like, and I told her I didn't want her to use my last name no more, not to use any of my entertainment names. She agreed to all of this, and still she's not signing.
Well, I might have to go through court. Sometimes people want to go to court. So, that's just more money.
Man, this is crazy.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Was there anything else you needed?
Nah. Hopefully it's a way you could just hit her lawyer up and see if she can go ahead and push the button on it to get her to go ahead and just sign off, because she has everything she said she wanted. So,
well, who knows? Maybe we can try mediation, formal mediation. I'm trying to do everything to keep from dragging it out and having large attorney fees. You guys really don't have any real property or anything like that. So,
no.
These excessive attorney's fees for what basically you guys have agreed on or can agree on, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, we could have just handled this. Could have just went in there together and filed uncontested. Like, we don't have any property or nothing that we're splitting up, so it just makes no sense. That's all I wanted, just a divorce, clean divorce. Go back to whatever she was before we met. Her own name, lose my names, and just go on about her business. That's all I wanted. I ain't want nothing else from her. She's out here talking about I was trying to ask for alimony and half her money, and I ain't never asked for nothing. I just wanted a divorce.
Oh, this is just getting out of hand for really a short-term marriage. How long have you guys been married?
6 years.
That's not considered a long-term marriage. So, and like you said, no real property. So I don't know. It's just getting out of hand. But hopefully we can reach some reasonable point and move forward. But I've got to respond to that that motion, which I cannot believe was filed. But I would respond to that, and we'll see where we're and send a letter, because from what you're telling me, she's violating the mutual restraining order. So
yeah, and sharing information, sharing my financials and stuff, all that stuff on the internet is a crime, right?
Well, we'll discuss that. That's
I can't believe she's doing that. But anyway, we'll discuss that our next form of action in that regard. But I do want to set an appointment so we can talk face to face and get everything out. And I do want to see what you're talking about. I know you sent me one document, but you said that was sent to your daughter.
Yeah, she sent that to my daughter, and I've actually seen it in some groups on Facebook as well. So ain't no telling where else she's sending it. The way she moved, it'll be on World Star, Shade Room, and everywhere. She posts everything on the internet.
Well, that's not good. So I have to see what you're talking about before we get into some deep stuff. But okay. Well, let me go. I shall talk to you later. I got back from my leave and just been in court. So
yeah.
Tomorrow's my first day back in the office. Monday I came back, and tomorrow I'm going to be. I have a few clients, but I'm going to be working on some paperwork, and yours is one of those. So, and then I want to get you in so I can see what else you're talking about and try to get this thing nipped in the bud like it should be.
Just keep me posted because I'll be out of town till Tuesday. I'll be back in town Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we can meet Tuesday then, just to go over some. Oh, you know what? I have court on Tuesday, or maybe we can do a weekend, Friday or probably a Saturday would probably be good when you get back. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Sis, I can't hear you.
Okay. Girl, you be waiting too long to tell me when I be doing fuck shit. Okay. Please excuse me. I was coughing and I didn't want you guys to not hear what was being said. So I put myself on mute. Excuse me for the delay. Some people are going to be under the comments. Oh my God, you were on mute for 3 seconds. I had to click off. I can wait. Y'all be on my nerves. Okay. For real, complaining about everything I do on my lives. Like, if you don't like it, you could tune out. Go find somebody else to watch. Anywho, I have to say this. He deserves credit for coming through with the receipts that he comes through with. Yes, he may come with them pretty late, but they're on time in a sense. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're on time. Earlier today, a lot of people were feeling disappointed. He's not fighting back. He's not, doing enough to prove his innocence, right? But if you really think about it, he probably was sitting back and was like, I got these good people speaking up for me. So I don't really got to do too much because these people are literally using receipts and replaying them on YouTube and Facebook and stuff. So I'm good. So he probably think I don't have to show too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then after earlier, when I'm listening, I'm like, oh, fuck, this is making him look bad. I don't know how I feel now because it's like you're speaking up for somebody, but then it's like this receipt comes out. It makes him look like he's an abuser, but it doesn't prove that he's an abuser, physical abuser, maybe verbally, but they both do it. So what you said earlier was you can't be, you say it best when you describe Briana playing victim when she in fact is the aggressor, as well.
You can't play victim in situations that you created.
Exactly. And unfortunately, we're not going to know who started that argument in the vehicle because that recording started when Briana decided to press play.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, you guys, Briana is very slick when it comes to receipts. Let me give you an example. You remember the time when Briana went live and she was cussing out the truth and she was acting real hard, like, And what? What do you want? Oh my gosh, fine. Blah blah blah. She was just talking to him like this on her live. But then LaTruth released the entire conversation and you got to view it in a whole nother light. See,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm so happy that he did that, because this is just going to prove that Brianna will share a receipt that makes her look good and him bad. But by the grace of God, he decided to record, and we got to hear her taunting him, saying, "That's why Jonelle's dick is bigger than yours. Oh, can you hurry up so I could go call my man?" Um, and then he asked her. Do you remember there was one clip when he asked her? I'm so happy he released this as well. What have I done wrong to you? Just tell me,
Yep.
what have I done? She goes, "You mind fuck me." Never once did she say, "You've hurt me. You've dragged me. You've punched me. You've choked
Disrespecting me.
you've choked me." She didn't say anything. She said, "You mind fucked me." That's all she said. But people miss that. This dude gave her the opportunity to say everything that it is that she says. For instance, you remember when she was in the car with LaTruth and they're going back and forth, and LaTruth says, "I don't like when guys say this, and I'm going to be 100% with you. I hate when guys say this." So what? Y'all just have pussy. Pussy is pussy. Pussy is not just pussy. Let me tell you that.
Mm, mm,
some people some people are blessed. Some people are blessed with
facts.
some bomb ass. So when he was like, "Yeah, pussy's pussy. Everybody got a pussy," I didn't like that. But that's just my personal thing. They're having their argument.
I
That's
get
between.
what. Oh,
Go ahead, sis. Go.
I was gonna say I kind of get what he was saying. I don't like how it sound because it's insulting, but I think he was meaning like, what else do you have to offer? Because then after he say you don't cook, you don't clean, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm talking about the biggest one, you know.
Oh, I didn't notice that. This is why I like having her with me on this. Some of y'all be like, "Oh, you don't have a personality of your own." Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, you could check my last streams. I would do this on my own, but I prefer to do it with her. It's when I tell you it's so important that I have Lupac with me, it is because there are some things that I did not hear that she
Mhm.
heard. There's some
And
things that
vice versa.
yeah, exactly. There's some things that she saw that I didn't see. Like for instance, she mentioned that LaTruth said those things after he mentioned that she doesn't do shit as a woman. What more do you have to offer? I wasn't thinking like that. You know what I did? I put myself in it, just like Lupac said not to do. Don't put yourself in it because you're going to be insulted. I guess it's because I've heard that before from people
Hmm.
that then it kind of triggered me. And I'm like, oh, I don't like that he said that. But
Yeah, and you know what too? By you putting yourself in it, you looking at just the insult and not the big picture. Like you looking at like all you got is that, but you're not looking at it as what else do you have to offer. You get what I'm saying? Meaning I'm putting it like in the context of how he was telling her.
I like that you pointed that out because
Mhm.
it does actually make sense why somebody would do that or say that. I know I could hit below the belt whenever I'm arguing with somebody. I could really sting with my mouth or whatever my words.
Me too.
You too. So
Yeah.
I think that was what they were both doing. I'm not saying that it was right at
Yeah.
all. Um, but when that conversation happened in the car, I'm just like, damn. He revealed a lot of things in the argument that confirmed things that we were thinking about Brianna as a mother,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Um, the fact that he was like, "I don't want to be no daddy," I took that as wow. From there, I didn't hear her play more, but I was like, damn, hmm, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
But then I thought back to Brianna did, in fact, set this dude up. She stopped taking her birth control. She
Mm-mm.
and I you okay, baby? I wanted to share with you guys a video that I had saw maybe yesterday or 2 days ago. Brianna goes through these crying spells, and there was a point where LaTruth was in the background. And at first I thought LaTruth wasn't being supportive. And I was like, oh, this video is to make LaTruth look bad, right? And then I'm listening. She's going off, but then he's trying to support her in the background. It sounds as if she was trying to sell something and nobody was buying anything from her.
Mm-hmm.
And she had like a temper tantrum. I'm going to play that after. Because I think it's important that we get to see. He was very supportive towards her. The
Yep.
way she was seen, he was. I see some flaws, but I see flaws in the verbal back and forth that I don't like, but he was supportive.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and you know what? Vibe with Cal, y'all check out Vibe with Cal. I love her rawness and her honesty. She never fell for none of this. Like she got attacked and everything, but she's raw with it. And she did a video today and she pointed out, she was like, y'all make sure y'all pay attention to the fact that he don't know he's being recorded in that car audio. So the fact that he said certain things, even though you see how we thought this, but we didn't know for sure. Well, I ain't gonna say we didn't know for sure because we could see the type of mother she is and stuff like that. But Cal was like, him saying that how Lauren is basically the mama and she take care of Lala. I mean, Amora and change the diaper and this and that. And Cal was like, the fact that he got all of these loaded guns and he never exposed none of that online after everything that she said to him. You know, a lot of what he said in that argument could have been exposed online. She said it towards him. He's a bad husband, bad father, and this and that. You know, and he didn't know he was being recorded. So to me, that was the truth, what he was saying to her.
I believe that was the truth. I believe it.
Yeah.
And what makes it so hard for me is the verbal back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't say that verbal abuse it doesn't hurt, but they both were doing it to one another.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. And there was a clip, I heard it, part of it, where basically she said that he dragged her and he did this and this and that. The reason why I didn't even want to listen to it was because when she was confronting Robert about it, she was laughing.
Yeah.
In my head, she was like, do you know how many women could die or have been killed? And then in my head, I'm like, bitch, you know Robert would have never harmed you like that. And the reason why, let's go back to that conversation she was having with Ayanna that was recorded, where she said, Ayanna, Robert will be next to me with his gun. I don't ever feel scared around him with the gun. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm confused.
That's because you're paying attention to the bigger picture, which is she's recording and she's trying to get him to say things. That's why I didn't consider that a receipt, because you talking him into saying things, wanting him to admit stuff, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? He still didn't admit to dragging her. When she said that, he said, you was kicking me. And she was like, you drugged me all the way over here. And he was like, Brianna, no. And you was kicking me. Like they was going back and forth. So that's not proof that he drugged her.
I feel like I'm going through a roller coaster because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I really sympathize for him. I know I'm upset and I want some answers. I want to know if he could look at the video that she dropped, the 7-minute video, and address the shit that she said. Because, for instance, to the people that are real domestic violence survivors, when they heard that audio, I was reading the comments and people were so triggered by the things Robert was saying. I want him to come out and explain how that conversation went, about how did it get so heated. Like, I feel like because she knew she was recording it, she didn't go as hard as she normally would. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she didn't go as hard.
Definitely.
Yeah, because she was, oh my gosh, she has a way of poking at the bear like, nah, 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 nah. What are you gonna do, bitch?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, whatever. That's why you're pressed. Eh, eh. She does it like that, and to me, I get more pissed off when people fuck with me like that.
Yep. Because they calm. It's like you. Why you so calm?
It's like they fucking with you on purpose. Like,
Yep. Yep.
man, I'm sorry, this shit really pisses me off. But um, how about I share with you that fake ass fucking crying? The truth was in the background trying to support her ass. Honestly, I don't know why she was crying, sis. You know, it's always a reason. And again, I just want you to remind the people as I pull this up that this agenda that was pulled off today came along with a commercial for you to buy merch.
Mm.
How do you feel about that, sis? All of a sudden, you go from crying and this and this and that. I'm victim, I'm that. And then you're promoting you and Jonelle's merch.
Yep. And then your show. She started talking about her show.
Oh, our show. I forgot about that.
The marketing is just terrible. Like, oh, that's what let me know. And I think I was the first one to call it when I told Sweetma, I said, "Isn't it convenient how a few days before her show premieres, she creates this big dramatic live to draw people in? The same person who just said she was done with all of this. It's like her done is never done. You know, like you so say you don't want to. My whole thing is you got a whole new man. It's a bad look. So, and that's what lets us makes us believe Janelle is only in it for a certain reason, because it's no man, especially in the public eye, that's gonna allow his woman to keep going back and forth with her ex online. Getting a new man is symbolic to moving on. But you haven't moved on because you have to respond to everything, which is very narcissistic. Responding to everything to keep your image intact. When if you know you telling the truth, you shouldn't have to respond to nothing. Let people think what they want. To me, who's the one that's really letting people think what they want?
It really affects me, sis. It really does. And I'm going to assume, sorry, this channel supports Brianna. So if you find this video on your own, you find it on your own. This is fair use. I believe view Brianna as a victim when I look at this. Let me just read this. It says no commentary as it is toxic, messy, sad, and healthy. I guess unhealthy. However, Toya, in my opinion, is the only innocent party that came to her family member's side. Prayers and strength to that woman for defending her brother and getting caught in this burning crossfire. Oh yeah, she definitely did experience the worst out of
Yep.
most of
And
the
then a
people that
slap in the face on a live today to say, I never had a problem with you.
I didn't like that. That shit pissed me off. Honestly, I don't know who this person is supporting. The title of the video is Mr. and Still Mrs. LaTruth Relationship of Drama, Betrayal, and Pain. All right. So I just want you to see Brianna. I guess she's having a temper tantrum, and the truth is in the background. I don't know. At first, it seemed like he was like upset, but then he started to seem like he was supportive. You'll see what I mean. Just listen.
It takes a lot.
Oh, before I say that, because I don't want people to think I forget them, I want to say thank you to Kathleen. Thank you. I know I said it earlier, but I want to say thank you again. And to Consuela. Consuela, thank you very much for the Cash App.
Yeah. Thank you, Consuela. We appreciate you.
And if there's anybody in here that did send a super chat, I will look at it and pin it as soon as I get a chance. I'm just literally about to play this video for you guys, and we'll go from there. Thank you for supporting me and Lupac, everyone.
Yes.
Being viewed about millions of people. It takes a lot to. It's a lot to be a wife of a rapper. It's a lot to be a wife of an actor. Like this life is hard as fuck. So when I get on here and it's no motivation, it just pisses me off, and I don't want to do this shit no more. Seriously, real shit. I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm not, but I'm just a real genuine hearted motherfucker. So I'm just keeping it 100. I don't know how to hide my fucking pillow. So I'm just letting y'all know that this life ain't fucking easy. Fucking model last month just jumped out the fucking window and killed herself. Had it all successful. Being successful is hard as fuck. Being successful is hard. We can have all the money in the fucking
No,
world.
it's not.
This shit's still not easy.
I just want to make a point.
Me too.
She
After you.
she just oh, you did? Okay, good.
Mhm.
So she just did a live the other day. You guys check it out on Ashley Chats on YouTube. She did a live sitting in the car, basically stating how she is successful and her success is what makes her so happy and she's at peace. Now over here we're looking at her just months prior, not even a full year ago. Well, I think it's going on a year now, of her crying, saying that success is painful and hard. Being a wife of a rapper and an actor is hard. Now he's a rapper and an actor when you guys are together happy, but the second you guys split up, he's just a Facebook skit star that does
Mhm.
nothing. And you got your big stepper that's from Hollywood, and now look, you and your big stepper are stepping straight into TikTok's reels and Instagram's reels. I it's just weird to me that 1 minute the success is just everything, and she wants the truth to watch her, and she wants him to feel away. I think that's why she says, "I'm good. I'm
Mhm.
happy. I'm at peace. I'm at peace, and I feel safe that I could go to sleep now. I can shut my eyes." She made herself out to be a victim, to where she made it seem like it was unsafe for her to go to sleep at night with the truth around. How sick is that? Go ahead, sis.
I was gonna say one, success is not hard. Being successful is not hard. If anything, it's easy. I'd rather be successful than be broke and depressed. And like which one would you choose? It's either or. And secondly, if being married to an entertainer, rapper, actor, whatever, is so much stress and so hard, why would you go get another entertainer? Not even 3 months after you left the first one.
Good point.
That's
Good.
crazy as hell.
Oh my gosh, that is a
She
great.
even said that though, sis. You remember early on when she was in her, oh, I'm gonna be alone with cats and this and that before I get another man. She said she was not getting nobody else in the entertainment industry. She wanted a regular man.
Oh my gosh,
I wish
listen.
I could find that.
Okay, let me just let you guys know this. All right, me and her, we ain't gonna stop. I just decided we will continue. The show will go on. Okay, because there are so many things that this woman has lied about that I feel like we need to just address, because she just said it. Thank you for the reminder. She
Mhm.
said, I don't want to ever be with nobody else. I know a lot of time we just all talking and next minute, shit changes, whatever. But she said she don't want to date anybody in the industry. I remember the live she said, maybe I'll date like a baseball player or something like that, but I would
Yeah,
never date anybody that's an actor. I don't want no actor. I don't want no
or
rapper.
a rapper. Yeah, or another Gemini. Let's not leave that out.
I forgot.
Geminis are the worst. Remember,
I forgot. Girl, I need
apparently you can't stay away from them.
to. I can't find that live. But I will say this. I will say this. We're sitting back watching her self destruct, right? We're watching her self destruct. She legitimately put out LaTruth's personal information on her live, which is still up
Yeah,
on Facebook. And he's probably sitting back like, I
yeah.
don't gotta do shit. I don't gotta do shit.
Yeah, we watch.
And I do hear from the grapevine. I don't have proof because nobody be sending me messages. Don't nobody be sending me receipts like that. But I've heard it through the grapevine that LaTruth pressed charges on Brianna. I don't know. It could be wrong. I just heard it. Did you hear it?
Yeah, we watching. Just all I'll say before I forget, we watching her self destruct. And the crazy part is, her team don't even know it because they praise her so much that they don't know what's going on. And they don't realize that all of this, what they're doing, it might look good on social media, but this will not fly in court. Praising her for releasing receipts and condoning and helping her release them, especially private stuff, that's illegal. I don't know where she think that that's gonna fly, but she gonna be in some trouble when they go to court. Like, she's gonna be in some trouble.
She gonna be in deep shit.
Yep. Social media is a different ball game. Everybody sided with Amber Heard on social media when she came out with her. That's because in the beginning, everybody 9 times out of 10 will believe the woman, even without the receipts, until the receipts start coming, and then you start seeing those receipts are faulty, and that's when the um the blame starts to get shifted. So, bro, this is crazy. But I
Yo,
just see this going a different way. I'm telling y'all, just listen, pay attention, and watch. The truth know what he doing.
I've been listening. Girl, and I don't forget. I don't forget. Shout out to all the people that are coming in, that are here. Catwoman, we was just talking about you earlier. We were talking about Harmony Speaks. Girls, we got to get together. Okay. But anyways, I don't know how people are feeling about continuing on with this, but I will say, I will say this. Although I felt away earlier listening to the receipts, I have to remind myself Brianna is strategic. When she drops a receipt, she'll drop what she wants you to hear and what makes her look like the victim. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, the audio or the live that she did when she wanted the whole world to hear her and Robert arguing back and forth about signing papers, she was strategic about when she hit live. She talked all that shit to Robert, talked about Janelle's penis and all that before she went live. So by the time she hit live, she made it seem as if Robert was harassing her. You understand what I'm saying? If or
Mm-hmm.
should I say it like this? Shamshan. Um, it made Robert look like he was harassing her when I first seen it. So when Robert went back and played the entire thing, that's when I was like, y'all, we need to stop judging before seeing an entire receipt. We have to
Yep.
stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. Even if it looks bad. Even if it
Yep.
looks
And pay attention to them receipts, because you know what, a lot of people will see she have a receipt, but they not actually reading it. She'll show something briefly, and then she'll start reading off of it. That's not a valid receipt if you didn't see it with your own 2 eyes to know if she's actually reading what's there. Anybody can show you something quickly and say, "Oh, I got receipts," and then turn the phone towards them, or show you a stack of papers not long enough for you to dissect it. That's not valid. You have to really be able to see what's right and wrong in those receipts.
exactly. And if you guys don't believe it, next time Brianna shows a receipt, I promise you, all you
You,
gotta do is go back to the replay, pause, and look at her receipts and read them with your own eyes. I can give you an example. She did a receipt where she was showing that Robert harasses her every day, and she kept emphasizing on every day. He emails me every day. He calls me every day. He's harassing me every day. So when she went like this, man, I kid you not, she went like this. I press pause, and then I zoom in and I'm looking. Robert legitimately was writing her once a week. And then she goes, and he doesn't even ask about his daughter. So as she's scrolling, I pause and I'm looking at every single day, like it'll say February 7th, then February 13th, then February 20 something. And I'm like, this bitch is getting away with it scrolling. And people are thinking for sure, because she's live. You can't pause while she's live
Yeah.
and you just watching, right? But on the playback, you can see the receipt for what it is. And in the receipt, she kept saying, he doesn't even ask about his daughter. He don't even ask about his daughter. I pressed pause. The first thing I said, I saw, who's watching my daughter?
Mm. Sis, that ain't nothing. Tell them about the receipt we found when we broke down that live. It was some text messages, and she was going off reading it to the fans, and she said something like, he said, thank God for that soap. But it was something else that was with it. But she only read that part to me, and then she said, "Oh, you clowning, abusing me? You clowning, abusing me?" But he said something of, "Thank God for that toad. It saved my life that day," or something like that. She left that part out and just said the "thank God for the toad" as if he was clowning what he did to her, and she told it to the fans. That's the type of stuff that she does when she shows receipts. The part
And,
that makes him look bad and her look good.
and guess what? Here's the problem. People like us, like I legit saw that video and I said, let me go back and watch it again. I watched it again and I said, this time I want to actually see her receipt. And then when I looked at it, I said, why she didn't read everything Robert said? It made Robert look like an a-hole when he goes, thank God for that tote. He legitimately said, thank God for that tote. It saved me that day. There's a difference. If you read a message and it says, thank God for that tote, he goes, I'm so happy that tote was there that day. You're going to think he's antagonizing her and he's being an asshole. Thank God that tote was there that day.
Yeah.
He goes, thank God that tote was there that day. It saved my life. Then you see it in a whole nother light when
Yep.
you get to hear and see the it saved my life. That
Yep.
makes a whole nother energy. Like it's giving you a whole nother, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. You gonna think he's antagonizing, just like you said, because he said thank God for that toe. And then she added, so you clowning abusing me? So you clowning about it? So that's telling the fans like basically what she said. He's laughing about being her abuser. And that never even happened.
Yeah, you're right. You know, Lorinda just said something. I know I'm pretty late on the comments, but I think Lorinda might be right. You know, we can't get upset that he's not providing so many receipts. We don't know what's being done behind closed doors. We don't know if he doesn't want us to know whether he pressed charges on her for specific reasons. So, for instance, Lorinda says, I think the truth just trying to keep as much as he can from the internet per court order. They have a mutual restraining order and not supposed to be doing the internet stuff like she's doing. So, with that being said, we have to understand he probably cannot give us all the receipts that we want. He probably can't.
Exactly. I wouldn't give them honestly. I would tell my fans, and I feel, and like this is how I feel. He's letting her hang herself because think about. I'm gonna say this: when you see somebody doing what she's doing, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? I know me, mentally unstable. Now y'all take that and marinate on it.
Say that one more time, sis, because I need it to really be marinated. Go
If
ahead.
I see somebody doing what she's doing, especially what makes it even worse is the fact that she's moved on and she showed her fans that she's moved on. So the fact that you're constantly backpedaling and you're being the aggressor online, basically over something that you convinced the people that he was the aggressor, but you showing millions of people that you're the aggressor. When a judge sees that, mentally unstable, marinate on it.
You know what? I hope that the judge, there's, okay, they need to do this in the courthouse. They need to have judges that have education on psychology,
Yep.
uh, behavioral. I don't know if you have to have that as a judge, but a judge could probably look at Brianna and see that there's something wrong with her. There's
Oh,
something wrong.
definitely. Especially after all of this that's going on, spiraling.
There's definitely something wrong with her. I need to start a block party. No, I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I don't really have that many moderators, and the ones that I do have, I don't really see them, except for maybe one that comes to almost all of my lives. But she has other things to do. I don't really want anybody to feel like they're working for me either. So when people feel like somebody's saying anything wrong, just let me know. I did see one name, but I didn't see what she said because I don't want to block anybody just because they said something to piss you off. If they said something that's real disrespectful, then yes, I'll let them go. But other than that, I can't just listen to what people are telling me because I learned the hard way. There was somebody that actually supports my channel that people were like, block her, block her, block her. And then if I would have done it without hearing her out first, I would have felt bad. So I want people to have their own opinion, speak your mind. But if you come here with some bullshit, you're going to get blocked. If people in here feel a way about the truth, let them say what they got to say. If I see the comment, I'll address it. You go ahead and say why you feel this way about the truth, even with these receipts, is my question. I want to ask these people that. So no, I'm not gonna block just anybody just because they don't agree. But again, I don't see anything disrespectful yet. I'm just scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
Mhm.
Um. Okay,
One of
sis.
the
Mhm.
one of the private things she released is his tax form. You can't get online showing nobody tax form, or the bank statement, or their address, nudes. Like uh, it's a list, baby. I see somebody in the comments ask that.
Sorry, I ain't trying to go too close. So I feel like a granny with these. You know, a cool granny from the '70s. I think posting the private conversation about his sister was the last straw. She tried it. She tried it. She thought that she was gonna separate him and his sister like she did with Dawn, his older sister.
Mm-hmm.
Shame on Dawn. But you know
Yeah.
what? We all have that in the family. Sometimes you gotta cut a family member off if they're willing to turn on you because of somebody else's popularity or right now it
A few
seems as
dollars.
yeah, a few dollars. It seems as if Brianna caught the she actually ended up being in the limelight
Yeah.
after she tried to expose the truth. She ended up being the poster child for victimhood of
Mm-hmm.
domestic violence and abuse or whatever.
Look,
So
look there.
naturally,
Oh,
naturally, people are going to want to side with her. But
yeah.
thank God, thank God, we have minds of our own and we're not sheep. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ladera says, I don't believe she paid to take a narcissist class. I think she researched that ish on the internet and read out key points about how to leave an abusive situation. Yep. I challenge her to show those receipts and show them, because she been saying she took that class. Don't show nothing recent where you just went took it just because of the challenge. Show them that you been took it. Since you saying that, you the receipt queen. And Sage in the City says, I don't think she'll be showing anymore after that attorney call. It's a moot point now. I agree. What you
I'm so
think?
I'm so happy that he played the attorney call because what she showed us, her receipt, no comparison to Robert
Yeah,
actually talking to his attorney and his attorney stating, this is crazy. Like, how long were you guys married? Like, she sees the bullshit that he's going through. And I pray that he does not get in trouble for releasing that. Hopefully, he talked to the attorney and said, listen, I'm getting chewed up out here on these social media streets. And she's just using all these, audios from arguments to make me look like I physically abused her. I got to redeem myself. Is it okay? Hopefully that's the case. And
yeah.
I
And
don't
you
know what
know
the law
what?
I don't know what the law is, so I can't really say shit.
I was gonna say when she goes to court with those the kind of receipts that we've been breaking down, and we not even lawyers or jurors on any of that. The judge is going to have a field day because you think we dissect receipts? This is like these when you go to court, it's life altering. They really dissect evidence. They go through evidence before it's even released to the judge to see if it's valid. That's what happened with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. They had so much stuff. Over half of the stuff that they gave didn't even get released into evidence because it wasn't valid. So think about it. Social media is a different ballgame. Like I said, you can easily show a piece of paper or a text message quickly and say, "Oh, I got a receipt," and start reading off of it. It don't work like that in real life. That's delusional. You got to play the whole thing for the judge.
Definitely. And judges don't play. That's why, honestly, let's just sit back and wait for what happens. This divorce is going to happen. I
Yeah.
feel like she's the one, based off of the audio that he released, she's the one that's holding this shit back and just throwing rocks and hiding hands. Somebody just DM'd me a photo of Brianna in that music video with 20 mil. We've talked about this multiple times. She wants to stay anonymous. This screenshot really looks like her first son, but it, the guy already spoken. He said that is not his kid. So I can't say anything. But thank you to the person that sent it to me anonymously. That screenshot looks exactly like her oldest son,
I got to
but
see that.
I'll send it to you. But the thing is, he said it's not, so we can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Hmm.
sit upon him. Um, I want to finish playing this so that they could see Brianna's behavior real quick. Is there anything else you want to say before I press play?
Go to. Lord have mercy. I'm so used to telling them children go to sleep. I was about to say go to sleep. Sis.
Girl. Hold on.
Good-hearted people is the worst thing.
I don't know when LaTruth released this, sis, but when I saw this, I was like, oh shit, I have to screenshot it. LaTruth wrote, I've made some bad decisions in my life, but I'm human, so it is what it is. God got me. Fellas, wrap it up at all times because the person you choose to make a child with will be the most important decision you'll ever make in your life. Trust me. Both my kids were made because they purposely stopped taking birth control and didn't tell me to trap me. Oh, excuse me. No, he didn't. He said they didn't tell me purposely that they stopped taking the birth control to trap my good D slanging ass. Here we go, the truth. Why you always gotta add some shit? But you know what? That's his personality. But yes, he's gotta have something good for her to be this psycho. I mean, shit. Anyhow, I love my daughters more than anybody would ever know. But guys, be responsible by any means necessary because raising kids ain't no joke. It's definitely not for the weak. Who can relate? Says, do you remember him writing that? Oh, and he said, I got a vasectomy to prevent myself from having another dumb ass baby mama. Ooh,
Yep.
child.
I remember that. That wasn't that long ago. That was
Really?
around the time when she released the audio of him saying, "I don't want to be a effing daddy." Yeah.
Mm.
And people was they of course people was saying, "Oh, you basically you ain't shit for that." Da, da, da. That's how he feel. He just being honest. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole "I don't want to be a daddy" thing, people say stuff when they're heated in the moment. Just because he said he didn't want to be a daddy doesn't mean that he didn't step up to be a daddy. It's obvious he was around his kids, so that's
Also,
crazy.
also, now that you brought that point up, if he didn't want to be a daddy, he could have swiped left with Brianna. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Married you with three, and he didn't have to do that because that's
If
forever.
if Latruth did not care for children, he would have never put a ring on her finger because I guarantee you there were badder bitches in his DMs or women that he was already with. Let's look at Lita Love. I'm not saying that they had anything going on, but you see how he met her and they
Clicked
they,
instantly.
they instantly clicked. Um Imagine if he had met somebody like her. She honestly, I would have to put her above Brie in a on a level of looks,
Oh,
class, education. We look at come on. We look at people like Chrissy, Jonelle's ex. Chrissy is on a higher caliber than Brianna, looks wise, uh, education wise. But he still, you know what I'm saying? He still was able to bag her. So what I'm saying
yeah,
is, the truth could have bagged anybody he wanted that didn't have kids, and he chose to be with somebody that had three.
yeah,
You can't make it seem like he's a fucked up dude or deadbeat because
yeah.
he had the option to just fuck you and let you go.
hmm And
But yeah,
and
go
they
ahead.
and they gotta keep in mind that this is what a lot of people forget. See, a lot of people didn't see the Brianna before the surgeries. They gotta keep in mind she didn't look how she looks now with the bad weaves and all. They didn't see none of that. They see what they see now, and that's why they a lot of people own some. Oh, you look too good. You could have did better. If you base better on just looks, you will never have a solid relationship. I promise you. I promise you. And also, I think that she trapped him not just because of his relationship with Desharia, because Desharia didn't live with them at first because of his relationship with her kids.
That is
Think
true.
about it. He had to have some kind of relationship and bond with her, and I think he did with her kids for her to want. Because there's no way I'm gonna have a child, let alone trap a man into having a child with me, if I know he ain't shit when it comes to my kids. Oh no, you gotta show me that you gonna treat mine as if they're your own. Like I say, I didn't even know that he wasn't a daddy until all of this popped off. That says a lot, and I've been following them. And I know a lot of people can agree because I've seen other people say that as well. Oh, before you start, sis, I wanna let this be known because somebody sent me some receipts on the first baby daddy. As far as him saying he's been sending her money and taking care of her kids, and she's made videos in 2021 dogging him, saying he didn't do nothing for those kids. He was not basically non existent. So don't fall for the okey doke. Even his long messages saying, "Well, I've been doing for my kids all this time." No, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't become an Israelite until 2021, 2020, 2020, 2021, which not taking care of your kids goes against that religion. So he had to make amends. He had to apologize to be in his kid's life. If you watch those videos, you know that man was not always there. That's some baloney. And the fact that he's willing to lie for her, well, which it makes his character look good too, that's fake as fuck, especially against that religion.
Hmm. I'm happy that you brought that up because she made it seem as if this guy was stand up the entire time. There was a point where she was bragging that LaTruth picked up where he was lacking. And now
Yep,
all of a sudden, he's been taking care of my kids all along. I just couldn't let LaTruth know because he was jealous.
yep. She was calling them kids by LaTruth's last name, also Lauren Hampton. Like that was before, this wasn't even probably 2 years ago. They was going off, not even though that wasn't a real last name, but that's what it was online.
Exactly. Um, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. I don't know if it has something to do with this video that we were just looking at. Um, Brianna's such a liar. Were you done with your point so that I could read this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Brianna's such a liar. I think I wanted to, since it's up here, why not address it? Because I know I see a lot of people talking about classy queens and thinking that Brianna and LaTruth are playing with people because there was a repost from Classy Queens reposting Robert. And if we didn't already know, if y'all didn't already know, Classy Queens is affiliated with Brianna. That was her Facebook page and YouTube page
Yeah,
dedicated to empowering women. Let me just read this.
the one she came first with us under too.
This is from February 2017. My name is Brianna Hampton. I am not only the wife of LaTruth, but I am also the creator and founder of Classy Queens. I decided to create this page to only be dedicated to uplifting and uniting women all over the world. In today's world, there is not many women uplifting each other. It's more women tearing each other down instead of lifting each other up. I am a woman with a vision to empower an empire of women to do more, see more, be more. I am a strong believer that women should empower one another instead of being so hateful and envious of one another. One woman are not my competition. I stand with them, not against them. I just want to point this out mainly because Brianna claims that she is supporting women, women that are abused, women that are, you know, trying to get out of a relationship, whatever she wants to be that. Why are you not using this platform, Classy Queens, anymore? Why did you abandon Classy Queens? Why did you completely just say mission, you know how they say it? Abort mission.
Abort.
Brianna cannot stick to a plan. If you guys don't pay attention, every time Brianna has something going on, it only lasts for a couple of months or whatever. And it seems as if LaTruth was the one that was holding her down, pushing her to continue to post. She said it with her own mouth. If y'all don't believe it, there's a live, or excuse me, an interview that they did where Brianna said she's not motivated. She doesn't post. She said LaTruth has to post for me on my own page. That shows me that this man is trying to build her up, not break her down.
Yep. You remember, sis, even with the way this paragraph starts off, my name is Brianna Hampton. I am not only the wife of LaTruth, all caps. It shows you that she acknowledges him because people know him. I am not only the wife of LaTruth. If you would have seen like her older stuff, he was
Mm-hmm.
always acknowledged in her platforms because people knew him, not her. Like in her old social media platforms, she always had in her bio a ring and then wife of LaTruth in all her platforms or Miss LaTruth. People probably even know her real name at that time. But that's because people knew him and not her. So when she goes on and says, nobody, or people say, oh, I knew her because no, that's bull crap. It's only if you just started following them. It's no way.
Being that you brought this up, I need to address this because I said it on my last video. LaTruth stated People only know you because of me. You're only this because of me. I did this. When he said it, I'm like, no, it might be true, but don't say it out loud. It makes you look bad. It makes you look like a Ike Turner. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was reading the comments, people were like, oh my God, Ike Turner, Ike Turner. Brianna knew what she was doing when she got that audio of you stating, people only know you because of me. Um, he basically was making it seem like if it wasn't for me, nobody
Yep,
would fuck with you. And that made him look bad. I
it
gotta be.
did. It did, and you know what? It's sad because it's a double standard. Because people can say it, but when he says it, it looks bad. People are constantly saying, like us, we the only reason why we know you is because of him. You know, that's one of the lines that people always say. But when he say it, it does. It's a bad look. You know, I guess it
Yeah,
depends on how you say it too.
it depends how you say it. And I'm gonna be real with you. I do think when we say it, it's okay because it's true. It's true. Like Brianna is Brianna because of the truth. Yes, God too. I get it. God too. But I'm just saying, it's not a lie. Okay. Just had to make that a point. I had to point out that I did say that I didn't like that because I didn't. But after repeating it on the live, I hope you guys understand why I said it. Because it reminded me of like a Ike Turner type of thing based off of, you know,
Yeah.
watching Ike. Yeah, it kind of gave me Ike Turner vibes, but not the physical aspect of the abuse, just the I made you. But he did. I'm sorry. Not sorry. All right, you ready for me to press play?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so people, I guess, are thinking because Classy Queens posted this, that Brianna posted this, and that they're trolling us, or I wouldn't say trolling us or playing us for fools, playing us people against one another so that they get views and they're making the money while we're looking stupid. That's what people are saying. I read comments, I do.
Mhm.
But seeing the Classy Queens post it would make me be like, yo, what the fuck? Why is Classy Queens posting it when she is the creator of the Classy Queens? But we have to keep in mind the truth was the head of everything. The truth probably made the page for her and told her, hey, let me put you on. I want you to have your own page that's gonna do this for women and blah blah blah. And I think that could have been it.
Or they posted it to mess with people's heads.
Or he could have taken the page back since when couples split up,
Mhm.
sometimes one will take a page if
Yep.
they they both have access to pages. So
Yep, I'm about to say that unless he got access, because he got access to Amara's page. They both are admins, you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So, but I seen that. I didn't think nothing of it. I just looked at it. I
Yo, it's
didn't
not.
even pay attention to the name.
Yeah, to the person that they were telling me to block, they told me thank you to Harmony for pointing out. I guess she's saying that my obsession with Brianna is just ugh. Um, I'm not obsessed with Brianna. Period. I'm obsessed with exposing the truth. I'm obsessed with exposing narcissists. I am obsessed with exposing manipulators, gaslighters, etc. All right. So if that makes you feel good to say that I'm obsessed with your fave, the one that you're obsessed with, then go ahead and say it because you'll get
Oh,
blocked.
man.
You'll get blocked after this live. Unfortunately, I missed the roach, but I'm pretty sure when I turn off these lights, you'll come back out and I'll catch your ass. All right. And I'll fucking block you from there. Um, So yeah, I just wanted to point out, just because we see the Classy Cleans reposting does not mean that Brianna reposted it and that Brianna and Robert are working together. Because if they were, do you think that they hired these lawyers to like fake it too?
Oh, Janelle.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, kissing in front of the kids. You think LaTruth is okay with that? I don't think so. But anyway, um, we don't know what he's saying. Just like she said that he emails her every single day and harasses her, and it was proven with her own receipts that it was once a week, which is normal to email somebody once a week.
Hmm.
It's like so sad. She gets away with all this shit and it's be in everybody's face. And it be people like me and you that take our time to do this, but y'all want to call us obsessed and crazy? The fuck?
Hmm.
No, I'm teaching you guys the red flags to look out for, and also giving you an example that could possibly help you and your brother out that has a crazy baby mother, or even
Yeah.
yourself. Y'all don't see the bigger picture. Check out my page. I don't just talk about Brianna, I talk about other people too. Right now, it's the season. It's like we watching a season of Love and Hip Hop. All right. When the season is over, I'll probably go to a different couple. And then if they start doing some new shit, I'll bring season 4 back and season 5 back. You feel me? But anyway,
Hmm.
all right, let me press play so you can see this bullshit. Sis, you about to laugh. Yo, you're about to laugh.
When I reached out, when I first told y'all about my husband having cancer, my husband had wanted it to stay a secret. He didn't want nobody to know. But
Did you hear this, sis?
The cancer.
All right. So if Brianna ever, because Brianna has been in people's DMs and telling people the truth never had cancer.
Yep.
I want y'all to see me when I say this. Brianna said on multiple occasions that she has a secret that can ruin Robert forever. He'll lose everything. She will DM people, even back from 2017, no, when he first had the cancer. When he first had the cancer, and she was stating, he don't got cancer. Even that sex coach that they were talking to, she told that he didn't have cancer.
Hmm.
In
But she
the
told
DMs.
Angela he did.
Okay. Now,
Remember?
who's Angela?
The one that was her business partner, she was saying he lucky he got cancer because she be feeling
No,
sorry for him or something.
that's what I'm talking about. I said the sex lady.
Oh, okay,
She
my bad.
that lady did an interview and she basically stated that Brianna said she did an interview after Jaffe and she stated that Brianna is saying that Robert never had cancer. So it's really weird to me that she DM'd the same woman about him having cancer. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, which one is it? So anyway, point is, Brianna's on this live talking about, I told everybody he had cancer. Then there's a audio where Brianna and LaTruth are arguing, and she mentions cancer with him. If he really didn't have it, don't you think in that argument she would have been like, yeah, you over here faking like you got cancer to these people because she doesn't know she's being recorded. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say that. She was like, I'm the one that told everybody you had cancer. I'm the one. If I didn't tell, nobody would know. The fact that Robert wanted to keep that a secret speaks volumes.
Yeah,
Because now everybody keeps saying, oh, he's using it for the come up. He's using
he
it.
was embarrassed, but
He's
she released it.
he's overusing the cancer thing. Can you stop talking about how you survived cancer? He didn't even want to talk about it in the first place. So now that he got the confidence to come out and say, yeah, this is what's happening to me, and he survived it, he's proud to keep repeating, he's a survivor. He's a survivor. At
Mm-hmm.
first, when I first used to talk about Robert, I used to be like, damn, why he keep talking about cancer all the time? Like, it's almost like he's using it as a crutch, just like Brianna's using domestic violence as a crutch. Nah. Now that I know that he didn't want it out there, it says a whole nother thing about Robert. He could have used that to find sympathy from viewers and get more viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows why he didn't want people to know? But if he did put it out there, I guarantee you he would have got way more, way more, way more followers off of that.
Yeah.
More. But I guess we'll finish hearing her dig her grave. So anytime Brianna goes and says LaTruth didn't have cancer, I want you guys to refer back to the crying videos. I want you to refer back to the audio where she secretly records his ass, where she states, I'm the reason why people know you got cancer. I'm the one that helped you out. I want y'all to refer back to those receipts that came from her dumb ass.
A secret.
No.
He didn't want nobody that's been having. When I reached out, when I first told y'all about my husband having cancer, my husband had wanted it to stay a secret. He didn't want nobody to know. But I knew that coming to my platform and just all I said was one thing. All I said was one thing. I said, God, I need some prayer warriors. And when I tell y'all this script,
wait till you hear how she says warriors. The music in the background is really distracting, but it will cease. Just listen to how she. I'm sorry, I thought it was funny. Listen to how she says warriors, okay?
Okay.
Wow, she is so
The hell?
dramatic. She did that kind of cry when she was on vacation trying to expose the truth. Remember that one?
Yep.
Yo, this bitch.
Jesus.
Hallelujah.
And across the nation, across the world, all my prayer warriors came together for one thing. For one thing. People say don't turn to social media for everything, but when you turn to social media for God, and y'all came through. All my prayer warriors came through across the world, across the nation, and I love y'all. God is so good. There is strength in numbers. There is strength in numbers.
Members.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus.
That's the one that be in church that the little kids be laughing at, putting up and carrying on.
I can't.
But
Okay.
if I
All right. So this clip right here seems as if she's complaining that people are not supporting her, and LaTruth is in the background, basically, kind of like trying to uplift her while she's upset. That's what I get from it. That's what I gather.
Mm-hmm.
support me then. But if I'm not pouring into them, they ain't pouring back into me. And it ain't about me, but it ain't about me just spending money. It's about me being positive on a daily basis. I don't get on here and talk shit to nobody. Positive as hell.
Being influential, being positive is way better than paying somebody.
Yes. And I'm like being When I say pouring back into me, I'm saying being positive back, being encouraging back, being uplifting back. Support a sister back by sharing a post. You ain't always gotta buy something from me, but my lives be popping. 10K people be on there, 10K comments. When I'm about to pay y'all bills, that's when y'all support me. That's when y'all like me. That's when y'all don't talk shit about me. But it be the same people who I pay bills and send cash apps to be in the same comments talking shit about me.
This is not to everybody. This is for the miserable haters, not the supporters.
Oh, they know.
Yeah,
they know exactly who I'm talking to.
Appreciate y'all.
Because some of them
don't know that.
because they block, they watching.
We're gonna continue to be positive and uplift people. It is what it is.
Just be weird, like
y'all
See how he being positive?
Energy, right?
I noticed that. At first he was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like in the beginning, I thought the point was to make him look like he was like going off on her, and he's not. He's legitimately trying to support her, and I think she's upset because she's not getting views when she does certain things or something, and she basically notices that when she gives away stuff, that's when people come around. So to be quite honest with you, right now she's probably getting these views because of the drama attached to her life right now. But once the truth and her split up and the divorce is final, let's keep a track of her views and we'll see.
Same positive energy that I give y'all, give it back to me. Give it back to me. I ain't on here cussing y'all out. I ain't on here being ghetto with y'all, trying to make y'all feel like y'all beneath me, calling y'all bitches and hoes. I don't do none of that. None of that. I always been supportive. I always help y'all. My P.O. Box Day is for businesses to support them for free. They don't pay me nothing for P.O. Box Day. I be shouting out, promoting businesses all the time. Somebody be on here, oh, I need diapers for my kid. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. I'm always helping. That's when y'all really rock with me. Y'all rock with me when I give y'all money. But y'all don't rock with me if I'm not giving y'all no money. Y'all don't like me if I'm not giving y'all no money. He be them.
So funny that she's complaining like this, and all of a sudden she got 3.5 million fans, supporters. You legitimately are complaining that people are not supporting you unless you give them money. This is the true Brianna. She had like a breakdown here.
Same very folks that be talking shit in the comments, and that's what pisses me off because it takes a lot to be a good fucking person.
It takes a lot to
be a good fucking person. That shit pisses me off.
It's like you get more negativity when you are a positive person. That's the same thing.
Shit, sad as hell. Sad as hell. Be the nicest person on earth, positive person on earth.
He said,
"You're supposed to do that, though."
He said, "Keep being a queen. Keep doing what you're doing."
Yeah, but she's saying it like she's forcing herself to do it to appease people. So it's not genuine. And that's probably why them people was acting like that with her. Because they said she would always have an attitude and be popping off on the fans. And would she do that now? But, you know.
This girl.
And I get the negativity in the comments from y'all. The very ones who I be fucking helping.
They hurt. Hurt people hurt people. They hurt.
And then they wonder why people turn the fuck hard.
And this is her trying to turn Desharia against her daddy. Saddest shit ever. I really hate that, but hold on. When your husband is also your best friend, my king is the best. The truth. Hey, best friend, why you so fine? I'm so lucky because you're all mine. So funny that this ugly nigga that you call an ugly nigga is so fine and he's your best friend, right? Okay. And now this one's her best friend. So to the person that made this video, I don't know whose side you are on. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. Chatty Kathy, shout out to you for this video. I hit the like button on it so that I could use part of it when I do like a breakdown and stuff. Y'all, it takes a lot to break down shit and edit and stuff, so it takes a while. So just want to let you know, if you see I keep telling you what I'm going to do and I don't do it, it's because it takes a long time. You guys are going to get to see the documentary, whatever style thing. It's going to be a series, maybe, called The Lies She Tells. And it's going to be legit back to back lies, contradictions that Brianna have told, little to no commentary, because I want you guys to see with your own eyes without me and Lupop trying to convince you. It's going to be so easy for you guys to see these lies on your own. For instance, for instance, let me present this screen to you. People said that we lied. Well, they said I lied when I said that Brianna had Janelle sleeping in her bed early on. People said that I lied. If you look here, this is Brianna in her bed. We're looking at the headboard. The headboard has, it's bedazzled. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the next one. Look at the same headboard. All right. This was before Valentine's Day, you guys. Before Valentine's Day. So Brianna literally knew this guy for maybe 2 weeks, and he was already in her bed doing lives. Okay. So, with this being shown, I have so many more receipts to show you guys, and that will be part of the Lies She Tells series or documentary. I don't know. It all depends how I feel. Um, I hope that I don't change my mind. I'm going to do my best because this does get draining. Lupop, do you get drained?
Definitely. I was drained to where I almost say F this today. Very draining, y'all.
I almost said F it too. And we got to talking. And I said, fuck it, let's go live then. Right? Why not?
Yeah.
You know what we could do? And it's up to you. We can play about 30 minutes of Brianna's fake ass live earlier where she tried to expose him. And we could speak on that for a little bit and then call it a night and then continue tomorrow.
Yes, please. Yep. Y'all, because I can't stay up too late, and being that I'm already a little under the weather, it's going to tear me up tomorrow. I'm gonna be good for nothing. If I only sleep for like 2 hours, I'll be good for nothing.
Gotcha. All right, let me share the screen. Facebook. Y'all, this pissed me off so bad. The way she tried to play victim. But, all right, we're going to break down part of this live and we'll continue tomorrow. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think she starts talking after 2 minutes. Hold on.
Much irrelevant.
Okay, let's go to 2 minutes.
Things happening this week. A lot of rumors that aren't true. A lot of lies.
Mm-hmm.
That's whack is like okay. There we go. Good morning. So I just wanted to come on here and say, hey, it's been a lot of things happening this week. A lot of rumors that aren't true. A lot of lies that keep going around. But I'm not worried about it. Neither am I focused. Neither do I feel like I need to address any of them because everybody that's talking is very much irrelevant. Like, not even irrelevant in my life and not even important enough for me to even talk about. Like, you're irrelevant. So
If they're so irrelevant, why is she talking for 2 hours?
Mhm. Exactly. She always say that, but you making your own point.
I, oh, so, sorry, I can't believe I already had to pause.
Just know that if you don't hear it from my mouth, that what you hear is not true.
Girl,
That's it.
please.
Uh,
I
hold
can't wait
on.
to watch the show.
My girl Chanel. Hey Chanel. I said Chanel. Oh my God. Can somebody buy me some Chanel? Anyways, Chantel. What's up, Chantel? How you doing? Chantel says thank you to Lupac. All right, because you're
Thank you, girl. I mean, you welcome. Let me think. You welcome. I see this saying, Lupac, you need some tea. I had some, y'all, but it didn't really help. I guess it just gotta play its course.
because I feel like I'm talking to
I'm
Tupac.
mad. Yup, and I'm mad because I like to sing. So I literally sing all day long when I'm home, in the car, in the house, and I can't do that because it don't sound right.
Hey Huggy, my love. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Okay. Um, you better suck on a lozenge or something. Lozenge, whatever it's called.
Lozenge, you're right.
Or we're gonna need some prayer warriors. Whoa. However
Mhm.
she said that shit was funny.
Thank you, Miss Betty. I can't wait for you guys to watch it either. So a lot of people been asking me what it's about. So it is just being Brianna is about Brianna stepping into her own light, getting out of an abusive marriage, and really seeing her worth and really realizing what her worth is and really
Why is she speaking in third person?
just
Mm.
going for whatever Brianna wants to go for. And it's basically showing my journey of self-love and showing that I'm a mom, but I'm still like a business owner, still entrepreneur. So, um, you know, that's what it's about. It's about my journey stepping into Brianna, who Brianna is, and basically everything that y'all been seeing me do here online trying to inspire y'all. I hope that this show inspires y'all too, that if I can do it, you can too. If I can get out, you can too. If I can survive a narcissist, you can too. It's all about what you choose to do going forward. It's all about what you choose to do going forward. The premiere is May 10th in Atlanta. Tickets is under the events link on my Facebook page. Thank you, Miss Angela. But I get so many messages from so many women that left because of my situation, and I am so proud of y'all. I am
Lost their
so proud of
man
y'all
over
because it's
lies.
not.
I can't believe it. She's influencing all these freaking sheep to follow her footsteps, and they probably losing out on a good man.
Yeah.
She's probably doing more damage than good. And I really wish that those women that think that Brianna are actually helping her would come to a live like this to see that she used you guys as a piece on her chessboard. But thing is, she doesn't know how to play chess.
Mhm.
Not easy. It's not easy. Not only is it not easy to get out of a abusive situation, but it's not easy to get out of a narcissistic situation. A lot of people don't know what narcissistic is or what gaslighting
You
is.
don't either.
Why you
But
taking it?
she wouldn't have said what narcissistic. She'd have said what narcissism is. She don't even know when to use the correct quote. So
I was
are you trying
legit.
to school these people?
I
What you
was.
say, sis?
I said I was legit about to say you don't know what it is either,
Mhm.
because you don't.
And when you do your research on it and you become well aware of what narcissistic is and what that, oh,
FYI, I want you guys to know There is a difference between narcissist and narcissistic.
Yep. Before.
Nar- narcissistic, many of us are narcissistic, but that doesn't mean that we are a narcissist. A
Yep.
narcissist, a narcissist is literally, I would have to say, it's not a,
Everyday behavior.
it's it's a learned behavior, but it's almost as if it is a disease you will never be able to get rid of. There's no medication.
Mm-hmm.
There is no medication that could cure you from being a narcissist.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you could have therapy, take therapy to keep it at bay from being such an asshole, but
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing that can change that. I want to say thank you to
Yep.
Amina. Amina said, "Thank you for helping me get through my work night." You are
Yep.
so welcome.
So, what I was about to say. Yep. And I think we all possess narcissistic qualities, but I feel like we control how we use them, in which manner we use them also, because you can use them in a good way, I think. But I want to say, thank you to Mina too. Thank you, Mina girl. She said, get you some lozenges. Send me a cash app and told me to get some lozenges. I definitely will. Listen, I need that. And I
Okay,
never thought to get none today either.
hold on. Let me just play this shit.
And titles, then you will understand why it takes so much longer for some people to leave. And some women never leave because they're just comfortable in their situation and they don't feel like they can stand on their own 2 feet. Some women stay because they feel like they just have to have someone in their life. Some women stay because they was always told that nobody's going to ever want you. Some women stay because they always was told that ain't nobody gonna want you with them kids. Ain't nobody gonna want you once I leave you. Ain't nobody gonna want you. You dried up. You old. Don't nobody want you. You want to go out there and start over. Don't nobody want you. So many women use that and they become manipulated so much to the point they start believing that. They start believing that they don't really have no worth but this person. So just know that you can do it. You can get out. There will be somebody else that wants you. There will be somebody else that feel like you're attractive. There will be somebody else that want to play stepdaddy. There will be somebody else. Do not fall for these lies that they tell you.
If you're referring to Jonelle, Jonelle is playing you. He's not playing stepdaddy. He's playing you for everything that he can get. Followers, gifts, everything you can think of. A home, a roof over his head, a car to drive. Yeah, that's who's playing you, not playing daddy.
Do not fall for these lies that, oh, you won't succeed without me. Do not fall for those lies, baby. You got to believe in yourself. You really have to believe in yourself. You got to push for yourself. Don't believe what they tell you. Don't believe all that negative stuff they tell you is because they see the potential in you. They try to manipulate you and bring you down because they see the potential in you. They see the potential in you. They see what you
Not
got.
always.
So they need to dumb you down. They need to bring you down. They need to make you feel less than so that you can stay in this box with them so that you never see your potential.
I don't agree with that.
You gotta stay 10 steps ahead of it. But when you're in it, you don't see the red flags. When you're in it, you don't see it. You don't see it. You're blinded by all the facts. You're making all the excuses for all the red flags that you see. You, baby, you see it. If you gotta question yourself, you see it. If you gotta double take and reflect on the situation that happened and you know for a fact that it happened, but that person telling you it didn't happen, it happened. It happened. It happened. And once you get out and you look back at everything that you've been through, at every situation you've been through, you're gonna be like, damn, I was in that. I thought I couldn't do better than that. I thought that this was the only one for me. I thought that nobody would want me. I thought that I wasn't going to be successful. When you in it, you don't see it because this is the person that you love and that you're giving your all to. So everything that they're telling you negatively, you believe it. You believe it. And you gotta come up out of that, baby. I don't know how to tell you to come up out of it. But for me, it took leaving for me to see. It took leaving for me to see and to examine. If you got to start recording conversations, if you got to start recording situations that's happening in your relationship, baby, that's not good. If you got to second guess what you're doing, that's not good. If you have to have a recording for evidence later because you don't know whether this person gonna snap on you, you don't know whether or not this person gonna wake up and want to come kill you. If you got to develop an evidence
You don't
file, and
know if
women,
this
y'all know what
person
I'm
gonna
talking
just
about
leave
because we
your
talk to our
ass.
girls all the time. We'll tell our girls, hey girls, such and such happening. What your friends say? Oh, sis, you need to start recording. Sis, you need to start email it to me, text it to me, email it to yourself because baby, you don't know if that person can go through your phone and delete stuff. If you got to start doing that, baby, that's not the situation
The
for you.
fact that she's trying to
That's not the
justify
situation
her
for you
recording her husband
at
is
all.
crazy.
And we already know that. So why we make excuses for it? Oh, I'm just recording just in case something happened. If you already got that in your mind that you feel like something will happen, it will. Your intuition not lying to you.
Yeah.
Your intuition is not lying to you.
That is not no good advice.
You gotta start listening to what you hear in your head. What you feeling, that fear is real. Don't make excuses for it. Because they switch up and become bipolar in 1 minute. Oh, I love you. You want some food? You good? Come on, let's go in here and get some food. But if you sit in here,
She has some nerve talking about being bipolar
Hmm.
because she has fallen out with Jonelle at least 5 to 6 times within 3 months. 5 to
Yeah.
6 times that we can count with
And then,
receipts.
and then they went and get some food through the drive-through.
All he got to do is buy her a Happy Meal and she's back good.
Yeah.
we in a car and I'm driving, and this person just called you all type of bitches and hoes, and how you ain't shit and you ain't gonna never be shit. And then the next 5 minutes is, come on, you wanna get some food? Come on, let's go out here and get some food. I love you. You know I love you, right? You know I love you, right?
FYI, you guys, I don't know if you pay attention as much as I do. Jonelle does the same thing to her. They will get into it, and then next thing you know, Jonelle will be like, I love my best friend, and he'll start posting pictures of her on his story and talk about how amazing she is. I'm not making this up, you guys. It's in our faces. You can see it if you choose to see. If you want to ignore it and follow her like a sheep, go ahead. I can't save everybody.
Yeah.
And I mean, it took me maybe 2 months to finally realize Brianna was a bullshitter. Maybe 3 months. Yeah, I was lost at one point, but I'm so thankful. I am now awake. I can see through the bullshit, and I will never look back. I promise.
I was just trying to get a point across to you. You young, you don't really understand. So I was trying to break it down for you because I'm not trying to call you dumb, but you're young, so you don't understand what I'm trying to say to you. Red flags is
That sounds like somebody trying to fix what they said. Like, I've hurt people's feelings, and then I try to explain why I said what I said.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to explain. I'm not saying, yeah, that's not proving anything at all.
red flag because he is trying to say you're dumb. You're young and naive. No,
You are though.
You actually are dumb. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
no, I'm not young and dumb. I'm very smart. I'm very smart. But that's what they want to manipulate you into thinking. They want to manipulate you into thinking that you're dumb, you're young, you don't know nothing, you ain't been around, you don't know this business, you don't know how stuff work. All manipulation. And we got to stop sleeping on this shit. We got to really wake up. And I'm tired of being quiet. I really want to talk to y'all.
Since when has she been quiet?
And he was right when he said she really don't know this business. Because look how she started moving after they broke up. Like, Lord have mercy.
She doesn't know the business. She's trying. She thinks that her doing this live is going to benefit her. But what happens is her doing this live is going to cause people like us to dig deeper into her lies.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to do. So I decided, as much as I was irritated, I'm not going to give up just yet. I'm not. Not yet. Are you going to give up, Babak?
No, I see something coming.
You see something coming?
Yeah. So I want to wait for that.
Well, I'm here for it. I'll be right here with you.
Yeah.
All right, let me continue so that you could go to sleep.
I really want to talk to y'all and share my situation, because I may help somebody. I may reach somebody to help somebody, because I've been quiet a real long time, and I ain't got to mention that person's name, but I can share my experiences. And if you have ever heard that, baby, time to get out, time to run, and don't look back.
Okay.
Time to run and don't.
I got to pause for that. Okay, she said that she's been quiet for a very long time, and she ain't got to mention that person's name to share her experiences. Well, if that's the case, why haven't you been saying stuff? And I'm not meaning she been talking. She's never been quiet, but I'm talking about to help the victims. Because you could have, and they should have called her out on that. She could have been doing stuff to help. You don't even have to talk to help, ma'am.
As a matter of fact,
That pissed me off.
Since we have guests over today that probably have not seen Brianna's promise from 5 months ago, I need them to see that promise, because these women that are lost, that keep writing her saying, oh my God, I'm crying right now. You're this, you're that, you helped me leave. I want them to see Brianna has put no effort, no work into this. She only talks about this whenever she's got her back behind,
back to the wall, and it's beneficial. She needs some money.
She needs some money, and she needs y'all to support her show that's coming out. I can't believe we have 1,000 people in here this late, but shout out to y'all. All right, let me just continue.
What?
Don't look back. All that, you ain't been around, you don't know nothing. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to. No. Manipulation. Then comes the gaslighting. You know I love you, but I only said that because you made me feel this way. You hurt my feelings. I only said that because you know I ain't had no mama when I was 5. I only said that because I don't know how to love, because you know I ain't never had this. I ain't had no upbringing like you. I ain't had. Baby, you disrespecting me ain't got nothing to do with you not having no mama, no daddy. I don't give a damn. Respect is respect. And we all know how to respect each other.
You had a mama and daddy, and you're disrespectful. So shut the fuck up.
To the fans, for sure.
How to talk to each other without being disrespectful. You don't have to call nobody a million bitches to get their attention. You don't have to call people millions of bitches to try to teach them something. You don't have to say somebody young and naive and ain't been around. We all are intelligent people.
No, we ain't.
But they want us to be dumb. They want us to feel less than. They want us to feel like we're beneath them. So they can keep us at this tolerance of them, at this control that they have. Oh, baby, when you get out, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, baby, you're gonna be more woke than you ever was before. All that manipulation shit ain't gonna work no more.
But he
See,
left you,
what happened in my
sis.
situation. Now that I'm healed, I'm not that broken little girl no more that person met. They can't affect me. See, when I met him, I was broken. I was unhealed. My mom had just died. So guess what? I started seeing similarities. Like, oh, that's a Gemini like my mama. Oh, my mama. Oh, I want
Now you look at Janelle and say, "Oh, that's a Gemini like LaTruth."
Uh,
it, hold on still to my mama so bad that everything that I thought was a reference to my mom, I wanted to hold on to. Baby, that's a trauma bond. That's not love. That's a trauma bond. And eventually my relationship became
One in
well,
three people will
oh,
have
okay.
cancer in their
I
lifetime.
said,
So
you
what
know
does it
what?
take to make sure
She
you're in the
be
right
saying
place?
all of
It
that,
takes MSK.
and I
We
just keep
specialize in
playing
more
in
than
my head
400
the
different
fact
types of
that
cancer.
he
Memorial
left
Sloan Kettering Cancer
her.
Center, where you're treated first,
So
matters.
all of
a
that is
father and daughter
irrelevant.
relationship. It was never a husband and wife.
What?
Say she, as she describes, oh, I healed and it took me to do this and that, and I just keep replaying in my head the fact that we know for a fact that he left her. So all of that, what she says, is irrelevant. He left her, and I think it's to the she's really mentally unstable. I think she didn't convince herself that she left him.
If you guys don't know, Brianna reminds me of someone by the name of Betty Broderick. Betty Broderick. There's a movie called The Woman Scorn. Betty Broderick took the life of her husband and his new wife because she couldn't get over him. Thing about Betty, Betty had a boyfriend. She moved on, but she couldn't get over her husband, Dan. Dan moved on. He married a younger girl. He was happy. Betty could not take the fact that Dan didn't want her anymore, and she ended up taking his life. Y'all can look it up. It's a Lifetime movie called A Woman's Scorn, and it's also on Netflix called Dirty John Season 2. If you guys know anything about narcissists that are stories that are out there, there's a story called Dirty John. Dirty John was a narcissist, a huge narc. So I think they based the series on Netflix on Dirty John. So when you watch the Betty Broderick story, which is season 2, it's entitled Dirty John, the Betty Broderick story.
Make sure you send me that because I keep forgetting to watch it.
I've had people DM me and write me and said, "Oh my gosh, you were right. This is like Brianna. Betty could not get over." Yes, John did, excuse me, Dan did her dirty because he left her for a younger girl. Um, Dan did her dirty. I'm not gonna lie, but that happens in a lot of marriages where a man will leave you for somebody younger or somebody that's normal. Because Betty was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and he left her, and she, like I said, had a new man and everything, just like Brianna has John L. But she can't stop. I don't know what if you want to call it an obsession. She can't stop or let go of the truth.
Hmm.
Shrimp and all. She
And
talks
you know
about that.
what? I just seen. I forgot who's put that comment. Somebody just said, so would she call her meeting Janelle so quick a trauma bond also? Because she definitely wasn't healed.
I don't think she'll ever be healed. You remember? She said
Oh,
that to the truth.
yeah. Before you play it, sis, I want to shout out.
She said, "I'll never get healed from you."
Yep.
Mm.
Thank you, Cynthia, for the Cash App, girl. And Misha, the Queen Slayer. Thank y'all.
I want to say Thank you, Misha. I appreciate that, Misha the Queen Slayer. She said, thanks for the realness. I'm over here whispering because Lupac, you already know. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till shit changes, but whatever.
It was never a husband and wife. That was all control. But because I was unhealed and a broken little girl, that person can manipulate me, control me, and all of that. But now that I'm out of it and I'm
The same way Jonelle is controlling you now and manipulating you, let's give a lesson today. Jonelle was in the car with her about 2, 3 weeks ago. He was driving her car so fast that she was scared. He doesn't even care that she's a mother and has 4 children to go home to. He was speed racing her car. And in that video, he kept saying, I want a Porsche for my birthday. He repeated it so many times that I said, this mother effer is literally putting in her head that he wants a Porsche, thinking that Brianna just might buy it for him. So, yeah, here goes your prize. I hope she buys him that. I really do.
Yep.
By the way, I saw that necklace on Facebook earlier for $6.
Yep.
whole and healed, baby, them tactics don't work on me. You getting on the internet making threats don't work on me. That scared little girl, that broken, that unhealed little girl
What
probably
do
would
you
have been
mean?
scared of you. She ain't scared no more. She not scared of them tactics that you used to use not gonna work. I'm not that broken little girl you met. I'm whole and healed now. The things that you used to say to me to try to trigger me not gonna work now.
If she was holding heel, would she be talking about this, sis?
Every day, damn near. So just because she's not that broken little girl no more, now you're the aggressor? Girl, she acting like there isn't recordings of her cussing him back out. Oh my God. Wow.
Mm.
A video of her popping him upside his head and pulling on his shirt in the pool because she think he texting a woman. Wow.
For real. Oh, let me hurry up so that we can.
And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. When you get out and you do the work and you do the healing, you do the counseling, you do the courses, let me tell you, if you are in a narcissistic relationship, please do the narcissistic abuse courses. That helped me.
I notice she keeps talking about doing narcissistic abuse courses. Bitch, you need therapy. That's what you need. You
Huh.
don't need a coach on TikTok.
Extensive therapy.
You need a mother effing therapist looking for TikTok coaches and shit.
She needs two, one for each personality.
You mean 5?
Huh.
You need 5? You mean 5? Okay, let me hurry up.
A lot. That's helped me a lot. In those courses, they also have meditation to help you with your triggers, to help you, because when you're in a relationship like that, your whole body shut down when that person come around. Everything gets tense. You feel scared. They say your name, you get scared. You start shaking. Your whole mind just shut down. You don't even know how to think when you're in a narcissistic relationship. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody. And you need to take those courses and get out and don't look back. All that abusing you, then coming and making it seem, I don't know what happened. What happened? That happened to you? What? I don't, that did not happen to you. What are you talking about? You made it up in your head. Baby, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I honestly think I'm being real with you. I think, and it just came to me, she watches videos from narc abuse victims and she legitimately is regurgitating what other people have experienced.
Yeah.
I do believe that. Helene. Thank you, Helene.
Oh, look, my girl. I didn't even know it. Eliane was in here. Hey, Eliane.
Thank you.
What you just said, yeah, yep, I think so too, because we all know, based off of everything that we watch from her, she's not too bright. So for her to get up there, articulate all of this, narcissistic experience and everything that she's saying. No, ma'am. No.
Somebody just messaged me and told me to tell you, and good morning to you, Monique. Thank you for your concern of I was gonna call you Tupac. Oh my God, Lupac. She said go to Starbucks and get the medicine ball. It helps me. So she wants you to get the medicine ball at Starbucks. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, my girl. And
Okay.
thank you. Wait, somebody send me a cash app. Thank you, Annette, for that cash app, girl. Wait, Annette told me that too. The medicine bomb. And Misha the Queen Slayer. Thank you. Wait, I thought she sent me one.
You did say her name already,
Oh, okay.
and
My bad.
I want to say thank you to Annette for always supporting us. She said, thank you for your time tonight. Love you, sis. I love you too, Annette. And she sends green hearts for Amir. Thank you. And Fatima. Thank you, Fatima. She said, hey, sweet ma, and sends me green hearts for Amir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Fatima. Fatima. All right. Um, but you was having sex with him after you left and was mad when he stopped having sex with you.
Ooh.
Huh. Ishay, thank you. Brianna was mad that LaTruth didn't want her anymore. You guys go back to her older video when she flew out of the country and had her girlfriend, her fake sister with her. She was upset because LaTruth did not give her attention when she wanted it. She kept hinting, oh, it's so weird not having my man, my protector with me. It's so different. I gotta get used to doing this on my own now because I don't have my protector with me. She kept repeating it over and over again. Helene, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Helene, she said, for blessings for you and Amir and sends orange hearts. Thank you so much. Girl, I'm about to have me some shrimp right now. I'm craving it. Nah, but um, LaTruth, hush, laughing my. What you mean, LaTruth, hush, laughing my ass off while she's using words out of term. I'm probably really late with the comments. Medicine ball. Eloise says medicine ball. So yeah, you need to get that, sister girl. She went to ICDC college. God damn it! Oh my gosh, she got 3 degrees. She probably got 3 degrees in 3 weeks. Her smarter than smart. That's why she always hit the head on the nail, as she say. Oh my gosh, exactly, Mrs. Mel. One week she ain't speaking on him no more. Then the next week it's some new bullshit. The next week, that's all we hear. Hold
Yeah.
on, let
Thank
me just.
you. Wait, sis. Thank you, Helion, for that cash app. Love you. Thank you. Okay. And
Okay.
Fatima. My bad. Thank you, Fatima. Okay,
Thank you.
I'm done, sis.
Thank you for the love. So
I
that
know
means
this one.
you definitely have to go buy that ball tomorrow.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? Starbucks. We don't have a Starbucks where I live, so I gotta go to Lafayette. But I'm gonna go get one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are not stupid. It did happen to you, and it's a real thing that happened to you. It's a real thing that happened. Don't let that person manipulate you. That person manipulated me so bad, I went and took a fucking lie detector test to prove to my damn self that I wasn't lying. Manipulation, gaslighting, and narcissistic abuse is very much real.
Manipulation.
And I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but I'm gonna keep talking. I'm not gonna stay quiet. Ain't nobody gonna shut me down. Ain't nobody gonna shut me up. I'm gonna stay talking because I'm.
Yeah. Check the comments. Jonelle is probably in there to saying, "Shut up, get your ass home."
Mm,
John, that's how Jonelle talks to her, you guys. Jonelle will go on her live, embarrass her,
yeah,
tell her to get off the live now.
yeah.
She has the nerve to be coming up here giving advice to people. Get the fuck out of here.
She really
Um,
playing these people and acting like it happened every day of their marriage. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like it was just so miserable. Girl, please.
Cynthia Harden, thank you so much. She said, thanks for all you do. I appreciate that, girl. Let me tell you, I do. Because people don't realize they think it's just, oh, I'm watching and then just playing videos and stuff. It's deeper than that. And if you
Mm,
can't see that, if you can't see that, then I don't think you're watching the right channel. That's all. Because it's easy for me to just come up here and just play the video and not say anything. It really is. We pausing and shit. You think I want to keep pausing? I don't. I just don't want you guys to miss key points. When
yep.
Lupac, when Lupac starts to talk, I will press pause because she probably caught something I didn't catch. You feel me? So, all right, I'm press play. I'm press play.
Reaching some woman out there that's going through it, who just went through it just like I did, who's going through it like I did, and I'm reaching and I'm touching somebody who needs to get out. I'm reaching and I'm touching somebody who's so manipulated that they feel like none of this is happening to them, and that person is making them feel like it never happened. Baby, it happened to you. It is very much real, and don't let that person lie to you and say it didn't happen to you. Don't let that person manipulate you and say it didn't happen to you. It happened to you. It's very much real. But because this person is gaslighting you, because this person is making you feel like you're losing your mind, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, oh, this didn't happen, oh, I don't know what's wrong with you, you're going crazy. No. Because if you so going crazy and you telling this person your experience of what happened to them, and if you so crazy, why that person still there? Why that person still dealing with you? If you this psycho ass female who just makes shit up in their head.
I can tell you because you guilt them into not leaving you. That's why
Mm,
you start to cry. You start to play like you did the other night. You guys could check out my live from the other night. The other night, maybe two lives ago, Brianna was literally saying, I'm so scared. I'm here by myself with Amora. If only I had my protector with me. Oh, well, he's not here. I guess I just gotta learn how to do things on my own now. She was legitimately talking like that. In a sense, I think she did that to in hopes that LaTruth was watching and it would melt his heart and make him want to go back with her.
yep,
And so we gotta break down the phone call with Kevin because I've never heard it.
definitely.
Brianna wanted Kevin to help them to get back together. And also, Lakeisha Rice said that Brianna and LaTruth, they were trying to help them stay together, but LaTruth did not want to stay with her. So what are you saying, Brianna?
Yep. Multiple people said that. So why you still telling people you left him? Even this too, sis. You remember when I don't know if it was her telling the story, and I think it was when she was saying how when that stuff happened, Latruth left. He left and he went to a hotel, and when he came back, he was talk. It was on the Bay's interview. He was talking about the divorce. Let's just get the divorce done, and and we was. I think we was watching it by ourselves. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about when she told the Bays that he was like, well, let's just do this divorce and we could just be friends or something?
Yeah, because she said she was waiting for him to go back home. He left after that stuff happened, that incident happened, the toting stuff, and he went and stayed at a hotel. And he was like, let's just when he came back or whatever, it was talk. He was like, let's just get this divorce, and blase blase. But that's another thing that said he was done. I guess that tow incident was the last straw for him. What happened? You can hear me? Y'all can hear me in the chat. Let me see. Chat, y'all can hear me?
Sorry, Puck. When we get off, I'll explain to you.
Oh, I didn't know if they could hear me. I thought I was tripping.
No, they could hear you.
Okay.
Ooh, Lupac, I swear to you. A change is gonna come. That's all I can say. You already know what it is, Puck. So we're gonna do like 10 more minutes. All right?
Okay.
And just don't, you just lost, don't know, just making up shit that's happening on them. Why is that man still there? You know why he's still there? Because he's able to control you, because he's able to manipulate you, because he knows that whatever he say to you, you're gonna believe him. He knows what you're saying is very much true about him. He knows what you're saying very much happened. But he wants to manipulate you and control you and keep you in this fucking box thinking that you're dumb, slow, and stuff never happened and you're losing your mind. He wants to keep you there. He wants to keep you there. He doesn't want you to elevate. He doesn't want you to grow. He see the potential in you. He doesn't want you to grow, sis. He wants.
I have to disagree, you guys. LaTruth taught her everything that she knows.
Yeah.
If he didn't want her to grow, he wouldn't be helping her.
Exactly. All supporting her on videos with her businesses and all of that. So make that make sense.
I'm sorry, it kind of pisses me off to see somebody lie so openly like that.
Yeah.
One of the last videos, I remember LaTruth trying to support her and dance with her on camera because she was feeling sad about people not buying from her boutique.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to get people to buy from her boutique. She's a sad excuse for a human being, a sad excuse for a wife and a mother. That's all.
Even showing her how to promote her book. They did a video and he's telling her, like she's in front of the camera, he's behind the camera, and he's telling her, okay, show me how you're going to promote your book. And she starts speaking, hey, y'all, this is my book. So he was like, come on now, you got to put some more life into it. You show me that you can make these people want to buy your book. And that's when she said it again. And then he got in front of the camera, read it, and said, this is my book, and just basically saying stuff about it or whatever. And then that's when she got back in front of the camera and she was laughing and this and that. And she started saying it again. If that's not support, I don't know what to tell you. And Cal shared it. I just couldn't find it. She probably deleted it.
When I have time, I know where it is. I'll pull it up. It's on TikTok.
Okay.
I remember watching it on TikTok and I said, damn, why she look like that? Why she look so like unhappy? And then it goes to show that she turned it around and said, I looked unhappy because he was abusive. You see?
Yeah.
More like ungrateful. But anyway, her punishment is Janelle, okay? Because Janelle will never be able to pick up where LaTruth left off. All right?
You to stay in this box so that he can continue to control and manipulate you. You have to get out and don't look back. I don't give a damn how much you love a person. Anybody that can sit here and tell you that something did not happen to you when you know you very much experienced that experience with them, that's not love.
I'm about to say pause it too.
If she's only referring to that incident with the tote, LaTruth is only saying, I did not break your finger because he did not purposely break your finger.
Exactly. She acting like he telling her it never happened. And that's what I was about to speak on too, sis. Because this is my thing. She keeps saying, uh, you gotta be a fool, a plum fool, if you gonna allow somebody and like she think like she's claiming to manipulate you enough into believing as if your finger never got injured. That's what I'm getting from this. Girl, that's because you was lying. That's why you took that lie detector test. Because you were lying. You didn't even ask these people to question you about physical goddamn abuse. That's how much you was lying. What the hell is emotional abuse if you come out to the world saying domestic violence is real? Like, that was a red flag in itself. But to say he manipulated me so much to where I had to get a lie detector test to prove what happened to me because I know this is what happened to me. No, it's because you know your ass was lying. That man ain't never broke your finger. She wanted him to say he broke her finger, not unintentionally, just say he broke her finger. That's what it was, y'all.
Brianna said that LaTruth manipulated her into saying that her dad was a liar on a, on a video where she stated it on her own.
Yep,
Okay.
that shit crazy.
LaTruth just kept saying, "You know your dad is always lying." Not once did she say, "No, my dad is not a liar." She goes, "I don't know why he's lying so much.
Yep,
He's too, he's too old to be lying." Let me hurry up and
yep.
finish.
She said he did a lot of stuff before, but never nothing big like this. So you acknowledged it that he be lying, you know.
Basically. Let me finish 5 more minutes.
That's not love. That's not love, and you need to get out. You need to get out. Stop letting this person tell you that it didn't happen to you. Stop letting this person tell you that you made it up. Baby, listen. I swear to you. I swear to you not. When my dad was in my house and this person would have just drugged me across the floor because I'm trying to get out the room. Trying to get out the
Wow.
room to get out, to get away from him because I'm scared. This person, my daddy, I'm screaming for my daddy. My daddy would come to the door and he would open the door and he would say, "I don't know what she's talking about. That never happened, Mr. Walter. I don't know what happened. She
Girl,
making this all in her
please.
mind. She's crazy. That never happened. I did not touch her. I did not touch her, Walter. I did not touch her. She made this all in her head."
So as close as she
Baby,
is, her
you
daddy
never
gonna believe that.
experienced that. But this
As close as she is with her daddy gonna believe that. Y'all, if that didn't sound crazy as hell what she just said, and she said of him dragging me as if he drug her all across the floor so many times. Y'all notice how she made it seem like that shit was happening on the regular. Bruh, this girl lied so bad. That shit sounded so crazy. Go ahead, sis. I know you want to say something about that.
The saddest part right now is that these people are sitting in there listening to her bullshit. At one point, she had over 4,000 point something people in there listening. The more she kept talking, the more the numbers would drop down to 38, 39 to 38.
You know what? Go ahead,
Brianna,
and then let me say one more thing after you finish.
hold on, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Damn.
My bad, sis.
Um, what did she just say?
She was talking
About
about her daddy.
all right. So basically, y'all, why is this the first time we're hearing about this shit? This is the first time we're hearing that this dragging around and daddy being at the door and him acting like, that never happened, Mr. Walter. Why didn't she say that on the interview she did? That he would gaslight her daddy and say, "No, sir, this never happened." She's making this shit up. She's watching other people on Instagram, on TikTok that share their stories, and she's stealing their stories just like she stole Melody Holt's idea with the t-shirts. If you guys don't believe it, Watch the beginning of this live. Matter of fact, fuck that. Brianna is psycho. So much so, she's obsessed. Y'all say I'm obsessed. This is Melody Holt. She has a shirt she put in her stories. Mellow meter. Have you grabbed yours? Brianna. Okay? Hold on. Hold on. Where's Brianna? Brianna just posted this. I just want you guys to see what type of person you're dealing with. Somebody that does not have a brain, mind of their own. They steal people's ideas. They copy people. She makes up stories. She's a fucking liar. All right? This is somebody that is a walking red flag. Just have to say that. Go ahead. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, looking at this live, wouldn't you say that this live is about her trying to prove physical abuse, right? So my thing is, she said she had multiple conversations with her friends that would be telling her, you need to start recording everything and sending it to us. Well, then, where are the receipts that you were actually physically abused all these times? You just said, that's what I took from it, that he drugged you. Like she insinuated the dragging happened several times. That's what I got from it. And I agree with you when you said that she's making all this up because it's obvious. Like it seemed like every time she tell this story or something of this, about this story, it's new details, but it's added on details to stuff that she already said. Like she make the stuff she said more detailed. That's when you know it's a lie.
I just want to make this point. If this chick right here would copy Melody Hope and post a similar shirt, but now it's eyes are watching Bree, whatever the fuck, all eyes on Bree, I would say, why would you not believe that she makes up stories? She's legitimately taking everything that Melody Holt does and she's doing it. Skincare line, dedicated to your child. Brianna's doing the same thing. Melody Holt has a show. Obviously, Brianna wants to copy and have a show. The shirt.
Yeah. And then
Melody literally just posted the shirt on her page 2 days ago. So that gave Brianna 2 days to come up with this idea that a subscriber of hers made the design. This design wasn't even from Brianna. One of her followers made that shirt. Brianna just took that picture and had the shirt remade. That's all.
Yeah. And then All Eyes on Bree comes from Tupac saying, All Eyes on Me, from his song. LaTroop was putting that in his hashtag at first. That's why her subscriber made it and said, All Eyes on Bree.
Yeah. I mean, we could go deeper and deeper and deeper, but, I'm not going to drag it. Let me see.
Person just went from angry to goddamn calm as hell. That is crazy. That is really crazy. How can you go from just being angry and mad, dragging somebody across the floor because they're trying to get out of the room because they're afraid of you, to that never happened? What? That
She
never
do that
even
online
happened.
all the time.
All right, so I'm going to end it here. I want to say this. But truth, I just want to know, did she ever get dragged? Did you ever have to drag her? Can you tell your side of the story on how the dragation happened? And did Walter really come to the door? Like, I want to know, because the story could be true. But I just want to hear his side of it. That's all.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is he said it in the recording. He was like, I didn't drag you. You was kicking me and I was pulling your feet, like grabbing your feet. But I want to hear him speak on it too.
I mean, again, like I said, hopefully he'll answer.
Yeah, especially the walk thing.
Hopefully he'll answer. Oh, that shit looks bad on camera. Yep. Um, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, the Walt thing. Yeah, I hope he answers that. What else? Yeah, so we'll continue on tomorrow, and we'll break this shit all the way down. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments, your super chats, your cash apps. If I missed anything, please forgive me.
me too.
She knows what the deal is, so I'll be exiting stage left. My time is up. Helene, thanks again. Wow, Helene, you showing mad love, huh? She said that's for Mia. Thank you, my love.
Love you guys. Love you, chats.
Mm,
God spare we'll finish it. Finish dissecting it tomorrow.
yeah, we got you. Gertrude, thank you. You have a blessed night. Everybody else have a blessed night. Yes, Sage in the City, we will continue the dragation. Sage in the City, thank you for showing our channel support. We're here trying to do the right thing. And the right thing is honestly just playing Brianna's audios and pointing out the inconsistencies, pointing out the lies.
Yeah.
That's the right thing. We're not exaggerating anything. We're not faking anything. We're not faking receipts. We're literally playing her receipts. That's it.
Yeah.
Feel better, Lupop.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chantel. Okay. All right. Sorry, because I don't want to keep talking low. I would stay on the live, but there's a reason why I have to get off. If you know, you know.
Yeah. We love you too, Kat. Love all of y'all.
All right. Good night, beautiful ladies. Thank you, TNT Equity. Yusuf, what's good?
Oh,
Okay,
I forgot to tell you this. How many people in the chat?
8:45.
It was like 1,300 and something. They say LaTruth had shared it on his page. That might be why it drew some traffic over here too, sis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I sound bad.
I'm surprised he shared it, but because we're holding him accountable too.
Yeah,
but
we got to though, because they think
he's dangerous. I don't think he's dangerous. I think she is. So.
Yeah. They constantly saying, I think they probably think we show favoritism, but we not. At the end of the day, we got to focus on the alleged victim because her story had holes in it. His life is on the line. Sweet Ma, if you go back and watch her earlier videos, she was dragging him. So she feels like she's wrong. She's righting her wrong. It's not that we not gonna hold him accountable for what he does, because we call out what he do too. But their receipts of proving him in the wrong are invalid. So we can't go off for that.
It's honestly wrong what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you know what? My suggestion, like I said, tell the truth, is to don't even really, I say don't engage. Don't engage in a sense where you ask her about Jonelle anymore or anything like that, because she's going to make it seem as if you're asking about Jonelle because you're jealous of him.
Yeah.
I know And Lupac knows, and most of us know, you asked her to do a background check on Janelle because your child is in his presence.
Yep.
That is not Latruth being obsessed with Janelle. That's Latruth being an adult that is
Yep.
responsible enough to want to know who this dude is that's around my kid. It's not,
Exactly.
it's not a jealous guy. Because if that was a jealous guy, he'd be like, you can't have my kid around Janelle.
Yep. He just say basically make sure you know who you have your kids around. Any respectable adult, especially male, would say something like that if they got daughters and the mama moving that fast to where the man is living there. Come on now.
I see like a black dot on the lip. Oh,
Thank
it's
you,
not.
everybody who's saying feel better. Love you guys.
Okay. All right, y'all. I guess it's time. Hold on, Shay Shay. But I think what triggered her is the day before he posted he spent time with his oldest daughter, Desharia, and I think that upset her that him and his daughter are back talking now. As a
Yeah,
matter of fact, she went under Ciara's post and said to Ciara, that's why I gave my baby money to go shopping.
yeah,
So Briana went under Ciara's comments to say and brag that she's giving Tasharia money.
yeah.
This is whatever. If
And
anybody is dealing with a bitter baby mama and has to co-parent with them, they know what Brianna is doing. Brianna is using Tasharia.
yeah, you notice what he said on that new recording though that he dropped tonight, where he told his lawyer, and she sent some stuff to my daughter. How else would he know that? He's definitely talking to his child
I just pray that his child doesn't allow Brianna to mind fuck her.
anymore.
Yeah. All right. I'm
Yeah.
about to end. All right,
Good
y'all.
night, y'all.
Catch you all tomorrow. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Love you guys.
She hasn't been under Desharia's post, but she's still sending Desharia money and talking to her behind the scenes. Yeah, damn shame. If I had a child that was connected to my ex, yo, if my kid
Cut off.
was still talking to my kid that has no connection to her, I would, oh my, I don't know what I would do.
Especially an ex that's trying to ruin your daddy.
I don't know what I would do. Honestly, I don't even want to think about it because that shit got me tight, sis.
Yeah. Can't be trusted.
She needs to stay out of he and his child's relationship. That's the thing. She's not going to. She knows it bothers him. She's that insane. She knows it bothers him. So she's not going to stop. It's sad. What time tomorrow, Amelia? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Amelia, do you think early is better or late? Let me know. Hurry up and let me know before I go.
Yeah. Because we can get on early, depending on what Sweet Ma gotta do.
Early or late? Early or late, y'all. I just want to know. Night, Yusuf. I'm waiting for somebody to say early or late, early or late, early or late.
Somebody Yusuf say night. Amelia say early.
No, he's saying good night.
Oh, my bad.
Hmm?
Late, Cynthia.
Late. Jamia and Cynthia say late. All right. Them lips is lipping in that chat. God damn, nice job. Thank you, Chantel. I mean, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Sure.
Since they talking about your painting.
I know.
Oh,
I said
I
I'm
thought you
trying.
Oh, okay. I see you blew a kiss, but I had the chat up. Well,
No,
I heard you blew a kiss.
no, I didn't. I said shim shan, shim shan. I said shim shan. Them lips is lipping, yeah.
Yeah, they do look good. That's some big old succulent lips.
Wait till you see. Wait till you see this shit. All right. Lupac didn't stop her early. Okay, we got early, late, late. Okay, hold on. Ooh, somebody said Taco Bell. Now I'm hungry. Damn it. Okay. We might have early or late is good. Okay. All right. We might try it out. We might see. Mm,
I figured that.
all right.
I knew that
Shit.
was gonna happen.
I got some wine glasses to do. Let me start them now. I'll talk to you later, y'all. I'm
Bye,
getting
y'all.
drunk because this is for a bride. I ain't trying to ruin her wedding. I gotta start her wine glasses like now. Fuck these lips. Lupa, thank you for being here with me tonight. I guess we'll catch everybody tomorrow, God willing. And yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Bye, y'all. We can
you
say good
deserve
night 5 times.
Ma of Deuce. You deserve a painting for sure. All right, it doesn't matter. Thank you, Amelia. I like late, but when I miss it, I'll watch it later. Okay, cool. Late, late. Me too. Night. I'm a night person, so am I. So we'll see. Night out. All right, peace, y'all. Thanks, Lupac.
You're welcome.